back to Rise of the Conduit, everyone. It has been a wonderful week of wonderful shows, and this is going to be a very weird episode. Back with everyone again. Before we get into it, we have a little recap for you to catch up in case you didn't happen to see what's been going on. Sound.
I see your levels going up.
Oh, we're not mute. Okay, someone
we're not.
Okay, no, we're good.
Oh, okay. You scared me, chat.
You're not mute. Okay. Oh my.
Rondo, I thought you meant no sound.
You guys can't do that. God. You can't be like, what? You're not allowed to troll us with pretending that we have audio issues, and we have audio issues every week. I just misread their message. I just misread them.
Oh my god.
This is Momo's fault.
Sorry,
anyway,
my fault.
roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Roll
the clip. Previously on Rise of the Conduit. A look and notice Thrill back there. Where'd you pick up him?
He volunteered.
Good. I'll take him. I could use a bomb maker.
Previously on the Rise of the Conduit.
I am not good or enthusiastic about the wedding planning because I have done it once before.
He'll grab your hand and say, "Don't disappear from me too." You hear what happened to Bazo last night? I think he ended up on the wrong end of a bullet. Something about the Saints getting a new recruit. You go by the Bell Tavern, your tavern that Clyra runs, and you are surprised to learn that the tavern is closed. Are you ready to have this conversation? The bodyguard appears with the star in tow. Vanaday, I'd like you to meet your uncle. So, deal?
I get my apothecary.
Yes.
And I get to do whatever I want with it.
Yes.
Perfect. And you don't hurt Velvet anymore.
I don't hurt Velvet anymore. I would like to reduce the contact that we have with your friends, but I'm handing off distribution to the Foghounds. But I don't want to teach you these rituals very much anymore, Enid. I don't think this is good for you.
No.
And I'm a little bit worried I've set you off on a path that you weren't quite ready for.
So close. That's unfortunate. I think I hear something. Oh god, I feel like I have blurry vision or something. Oh god. Some insufferable voice in my head right now.
Is it a ritual? Is it a type of meditation? How do you do this?
Ritual of sorts.
And you're in the table.
Oh.
And in front of you is the mysterious woman that you saw the other day. I'm so glad you made this echo that'll make it a lot easier for us to have discussions together. You arrive at the usual spot, and you see a gang, the Foghounds, waiting for you there. And with them is the man you know as the contact. He does not speak. He simply nods at you and then walks away. Well, our stuff is almost as good as his.
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Warden's gonna go behind the bar, and he is going to pour drinks for everyone. Thrill.
Yes?
Come get a drink. As he reaches for it, Warden grabs the glass and his hand in his and shatters the glass in Thrill's hand. But I will not stand by lesser quality drugs for the Conduit. You cook up the good stuff, or I will drown you permanently in the back fucking dock.
There are a couple of things, perhaps. Maybe one particular thing I can fix.
Then fix it.
It will be done.
I don't like interrelationship conflict.
Oh, there's no conflict.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
And as she says yes, he just goes for her.
Get out there and change the world, darling.
I will. I love you, you know.
I love you too. Say it.
The Spectre of Iruvia is dead.
Yes, she is. And you are mine. Say it.
I am yours.
And with that,
Ooh.
the group has a number of different things on the agenda. They have the ever so messy relationships and complications with an organization that they don't know the name of, with the star in the tower, a war in Char Hollow with the Ravagers, and inferior drugs, which will be hopefully corrected over time as a result of that last scene that you saw. So with that, you all have an extra downtime activity. Well, not you all. The group collectively has an extra downtime activity to be allocated, and Momo got an extra downtime thanks to a dono that we got last time around. And
you.
I just put the command in chat. If you would like to donate to help the team get more downtime activities, they might need it because they only get one each by default because of the war. But with that, what do you guys all want to talk about, do together as we are now to the next day, back at the hideout, and you've got a lot of work to do.
All right, not everyone all at once.
Who wants to go first?
I didn't want to talk over anybody.
Same. I have to.
Who wants to go first?
Fine,
Me?
you know,
Looks at Brill.
I'll be a man about it. I'll go first. Fuck, I didn't think about what I was gonna do first. You know what I should solve? You know what I should solve first?
What should you solve first, Thrill?
Out of all the problems that I have created. Let me work on that drug problem.
How would you like to work on that drug problem?
With my own creation.
Okay. So you want to combine the drugs that you guys got from the Foghounds with your special formula, which is yet to be revealed to the rest of the party because you messed it up making it in the bar.
Yeah, it was supposed to be my cool thing that I showed off with, and then I fucked it up.
All right. Would you like to take us to your lab, Thrill?
Oh, music issues. Okay.
People say they cannot hear the music.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because it wasn't on before.
It should be on now.
It's on now. I can hear it.
I can hear it. Yeah, I've been able to hear it. Okay. All right, Craig says he can hear it now.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have it on at first, but it's on now. Thrill,
yes,
would you like to
please.
take us to the lab?
Please, please. If I'm gonna do one thing, it's gonna be I'm gonna take you to my lab. As I always do.
Actually, Thrill, if you're going, could I tag along? Just as you go to the your new shop later.
Oh wait, yeah. Can I do this at my new shop, bitch?
Your shop is not ready, as it has not even been a day since, or 2 days since you've negotiated for your new shop. And you still also, minor detail of, to make sure that you guys don't get roughed up on site, you'll probably need to make a deal with the current landowner and turf owner there, unless you want a war on two fronts again. Just a thought. But if you would like, I'm sure your father and uncle are working on the logistics to get the shop set up right now.
Perfect. I would love. Perfect. Okay. Well, then, just in my normal little lab, then.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Enid can join if that's what she would like to do.
Just to scope it out, get started on boarding it and everything.
Yes, when we go, you're more than welcome to come with.
Alright.
It's not ready yet.
Oh, okay, whatever's ready.
I'll let you know when it's ready. Promise.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Perfect. Go on then.
Alright.
Scary.
I don't scurry. Do I look like that?
He goes into his room. He's like, okay, enough questions now.
Take yourself to your room, Thrill. You got
Yeah.
legs.
You motherfucker. Okay, sorry. I'm going into my room. I'm in there.
All right. I have set up your tinker roll. I don't. It's been so long since we did your creation. I need to look at your sheet to remember what the tier was for this thing.
Mhm.
It should be. Is it on your sheet or is it only in our DMs? I don't remember.
It should be on my sheet.
It's not on your sheet. It's not.
I can tell you what the name of it is. Would that help?
Yes. Well, I'm literally gonna be searching our DMs to find this because
We
DM
called
way
it.
too
We called it
often.
Moonflower.
Let's see. Tier 3.
Tier 3.
And I'm
Tier
gonna
3
put this on your sheet now so that I don't have
Thank
to
you.
search our DMs again. Our DMs is a dangerous place.
I know. It's a wild place to be. Yeah, let me roll my tinker roll.
And I believe, do you get any bonuses to do this?
That's a good question. I don't.
Yes,
think
you
I-
get +1 result
get
level
one.
when you craft a creation with alchemical features. So yes.
So another die then?
No, not another die. Just whatever you roll, it'll go up a tier.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yes, then I will work on making a supply, I guess, large enough, if possible, to be enough to kind of affect what we have.
So
Is that possible?
I'm gonna say for your entire giant shipment, no. But you could, with one downtime activity, reasonably alter a good. Let me think about this. So you have 3 principal drugs. You have Spark, Quicksilver, and Dream Smoke.
Gotcha.
And I would say if you were going to just try to increase the quality noticeably with one downtime activity, you could pick one of those drugs and impact half of it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Do we have a one that we sell more than the others?
I would say Quicksilver is the most important one.
Then let's do that one. Okay. Then I will prepare this. I imagine, how far are we picking up exactly where we left off from last session? Has any time passed?
We're the next day.
Next day. Okay.
I'm really sorry to cut in the middle of this, but it
No,
looks like
I saw your
Zencaster
message.
isn't-
I saw your
okay.
message. I'm
Never
working
mind.
on it.
I joined again.
Oh,
Yeah, I need you
same.
guys to rejoin. For
Oh,
some
that-
reason, it errored.
Oh no, I rejoined.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. The scene I'm kind of imagining is, for anyone who has seen Arcane, that scene where Jinx is kind of jamming out in her lab and working on her inventions. That's what I'm picturing. Don't think we have stereos during this time, so he's probably humming. Probably did a bit of blood needle before he started working. And yeah, making drugs while on drugs. Woo. And then a roll. Success.
So that is tier +2, and you get an extra one, so you actually made it at tier 4.
Oh shit.
So that
That's
is
good.
above the normal amount. So
I work better on drugs, what could I say? Thrill says.
Oh wait, sorry, no, it is tier +1. Sorry, critical would be tier +2. So this is exactly enough. So yes,
Yeah.
you are able to use your special concoction, and now, as Enid is with you, you would see as Thrill you are. Do you want to describe how you are altering the Quicksilver, or I could do it for you? Either way.
Quicksilver, it's
It's
is
in a
it a liquid?
bottle.
It's a
Yeah,
bottle?
it's a liquid.
I would say you watch him kind of quickly, almost manically, move around this lab, like crafting the substance to put in it, but you don't know what a separate substance from the Quicksilver, and he does that fairly quickly. But when he brings it over to the Quicksilver supply, and he's kind of very methodically, like, then he just like crisscross applesauce sits down, probably in the middle of the floor, and just starts pouring, like, combining the two. And the reaction that they make is maybe a little startling. It's a bubbling with a slight, like a slight glow, and then it fades.
Is it supposed to do that?
Him, mid pour. Yes.
Oh, all right. Just watching.
You want to try it?
Oh, it's already done.
You can try
So
once.
it would take you all day to essentially to do this, but you could have her try it at some point after you've made some of it. Yes.
Okay.
Would
Wait
you
until
like
it's
her
done.
to try it?
Yeah. He would, just to make sure it's good. It's always good to have a test subject.
Well, as soon as you're ready. I wouldn't say no. So,
Well, if I've done it properly, then it should be quite good, but it may put you out for a little bit.
I could use it. So,
Oh, I get that. And when the time comes, yeah, he'll let her test it.
Enid, I need to have you make an attune roll.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! I hope you have a good time.
You have had good Quicksilver before, Enid, but this is next level. You feel connected to everything. You feel like you can see shadows of buildings that aren't there anymore. You can see walls that were broken down and rebuilt, and the different ways in which people walked up and down stairs that no longer exist. You can see fights and murders and bodies around that have been moved and displaced. People living their lives that are no longer there anymore. But the whole time you feel, I don't know how to put this, almost comatose, like stoned. Like you would not be able to move yourself right now, almost
good shit,
no
bro.
matter what. You are just one with the ghost field right now.
well, I think I see time itself.
Really?
And just take level 2 harm,
Oh no.
zonked
Sorry.
out.
The shit hit too good. Well, you should probably, like I said, you're probably gonna be like that for a few hours. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's alright. I'm just going to look at this wall right here and watch it move.
I'm gonna continue working, but you, give me a sign if you're, blacking out, okay?
The wall went down again, but now it's up again.
Perfect.
Oh,
Him. All right. I'm doing the right thing then. I'm gonna keep going.
Yep.
Ah.
You basically spend the whole day on that,
Yeah.
and you have partially solved the problem Would you like to tell anyone about your work once you have completed it?
Yeah,
Who would you like to tell about that?
Daddy.
The floor is yours, friend.
Thanks. I think once Enid starts being zonked, I assume she's probably just like sat in one of his chairs in there, like somewhere over where Falca's laying on the bed, and where is Warden? He'll kind of like peek outside of his doors.
He's
You in your room?
out in this foyer by the bar, maybe talking to Ash, but he's around.
All right, I'll come out into the foyer. Woman. Oh, why can't I move? Oh, why can't I move? Never mind. Just imagine I'm there. I can't move my little person. I'll reload it.
I can move you.
Okay.
Oh, someone got you.
Okay, he'll kind of peek out first, and then very carefully approach. Like hands behind his back, just very like stick straight. Warden, sir?
Yes.
I believe I've solved part of the problem, like you asked.
In one night.
Yes. Was that not fast enough?
Where is Enid?
Oh, she's not going to be available for quite some time. See, she was my test subject. She volunteered, though, to be fair.
Well,
I believe she's seeing ghosties right now. I can come show you if you'd like. And he kind of like moved back to his room.
He'll
if Warden will follow.
Yeah, he'll peek in.
Okay.
Enid is my expert on Quicksilver, so how she reacts, he takes that at face value.
Okay.
Boss, I see you when you were happy, but also your worst at the same time. At the same time.
Oh yeah.
Boy, also that's a good spot.
You alright, Enid?
What is alright? I'm everything at once. And nothing.
He's just looking at Warden. And like between the two of you.
Why does it look different?
I'm sure they won't notice. I just altered it a bit, the substance.
If you know anything about drug addicts, kid, they'll notice.
This makes it stronger than normal Quicksilver. If anything, the addicts will like it more.
Put your life on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never got a chance to tell you about this substance, but it was my goal to until, you know, we had that mishap in the bar and all of my stuff just shattered on the floor. You remember.
The first day you walked in.
Yes. When I was at the academy, you know, they make you like in your internship they make you invent like a new thing. And then that's how you pass at the end. That's how you get the degree. This is what I did.
You made drugs at university.
That's not what I pitched it as. It's a substance that can be added to any other chemical substance that, for lack of a better term, strengthens it, makes it stronger, lasts longer. It's like taking double the dosage.
So you've developed some sort of catalyst for Quicksilver, or any drug, as you said.
Any drug. Yes, it works on anything. That no one else has.
And you can see Warden looks a little skeptical. He's like, he's never heard of this before. you just
That's
pulled
fair.
this
Never
out of
would.
you pulled this out of your ass, and he's just kind of like, okay.
Would you
Well.
like to see it in action again? You're more than welcome to try.
Oh no, Quicksilver isn't my thing.
I could add it to something else. What is your thing?
I'm quite all right. I like my head as clear as it can be.
All right. Well.
Can you make more?
Oh, of course. It just requires time.
I
don't
have all
know.
the time you need.
Few days, I should be able to affect the whole supply.
What do you need? Just time?
For the most part.
And out of his jacket pocket, he will pull nothing. It's not substantial, it's not fancy, but just a brass pocket watch. And he'll put it in your hands and say, "Here's your time. Make me more. And I will give you another downtime activity."
Oh.
Hey, boy! Oh my god, that was such a dad thing to say too.
Wonderful.
Here's your time, son. Now make more. I will make
All
more.
right, I will set it up. You can make more.
And I'm just affecting the other half of the Quicksilver, yes?
I think that's what Daddy wants.
Unless he has...
No, Quicksilver is what Daddy wants, yes.
Okay, then that's what he'll do. Okay. I want this to be good, so I'm just gonna push myself a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Success.
Same thing. You make another batch. You can affect the rest of the Quicksilver.
Now, all our Quicksilver is really potent. Nice. How long does that take me?
That would take you another day to do
Okay.
it all.
Perfect.
Can I
Yeah.
ask a question about this? I have a question.
Yeah.
Does this, because it's not as good of Quicksilver as we've gotten in the past, does this just raise it up to a little bit better than what we had before?
It's better,
Yes.
from
Well,
what
it's
Frank
Like
said.
a lot
it's
better?
No, not a lot better, but it is better than what you had
Ooh.
before.
Okay.
Can I say? Imagine if we had good stuff.
So, sorry about the delay, Gilded. We are, just for the next couple episodes, we are manually approving donations. So if someone does donate and it doesn't come through immediately, let me know. And
On that note,
yes.
where in Stream Elements is this? Because I should be able to do this since you should be focusing on playing.
This will be under activity feed.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
And you should see one of the tabs up top, and then that's where they will come in the
Got it.
pending tips.
Cool.
Cool. Warden's gonna look at you.
Yeah.
He's gonna say,
He's probably working as you're talking at this point. If, so we can make up good time.
yeah, he's just standing behind you, leaned up against the back wall, just watching you work. And as you,
It's a bit manic.
yeah, it's okay.
That's how he works.
He's making sure you're not pulling a fast one and mixing like multiple drugs together, and he's observing.
Oh,
But
watching me go through the full process of one of these.
Yeah, like towards the end, maybe like checking in on you, and yeah, he's not like sitting there for hours.
Okay.
But as you finish this last batch, and it looks the same, and they're all flawless, glowing, glittering vials of liquid. He's gonna say, "Follow me." And he's going to lead you out to the dock.
I don't like this anymore. Honestly, he probably is halfway just
He's gonna kill me.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if he's scared yet. But he never was scared of it when Dad did it. But like, I think at first it's just like, oh yeah, sure, like, you know, and then notices where you're going, and he kind of, are you walking behind him or in front?
He's behind you.
You see him stiffen a little bit, like for a moment, and then his shoulders go down a bit.
Kid,
like, just for a second.
If I was going to kill you, I wouldn't do it on my own turf.
That's legit. I am pulling you guys to the docks, by the way.
Okay. I don't think he turns around when he says this and just... I mean, it was never his intention to kill me either. It was to teach a lesson.
Whose intention?
Never mind.
And Warden will walk out to the pier and pull a cigarette out of his jacket and
Pop the cigarette out of the jacket.
motion you to stand next to him. And he's looking out at the water, the inky black water.
Okay.
And he looks at you.
Next to you.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, I'd like to tell you a story. As long as it stays between us.
He looks at you for a moment, like, it looks dead into your eyes. Like, just for a second. And he nods. He seems genuine.
And he will hold out his hand to shake on it.
He kind of, as you extend your hand, he looks like almost deeper into your eyes and just the slight, I feel like it's a minute just twitch up of his eyebrow in curiosity. And he takes your hand and he shakes it.
Okay. And he takes a drag from the cigarette. When I was 18 years old, in the Dagger Isles, not much older than you. Or, no, you're 20, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so about your age. My father gave me a boat. The Moreaus are very well known in the Dagger Isles for their mercantile business. And on my 18th birthday, my father looked at me and said, Vincent, it's your time. It's your time to drive home the Moreau name. And so I was gifted a nice medium-sized cutter. And he gave me a pat on the back and said, go make a name for yourself. And all was well for about 2 years. Buying, selling, port to port. Mm-hmm. Until one day, I ended up in Scotland. And as we pulled into port, the harbor master and 10, 12 goons walked up and they strong-armed me out of my entire haul. And a little thing about the Moreaus, we're a superstitious folk. My father requires a whisper on every ship, just in case. Whether it's from leviathans or ghosts or any of the things you might find out there on the open sea. And I wasn't willing to let my men die or get hurt. I just gave up the haul and felt so defeated. And as I held my head low and gave up the haul for coppers to a gold, pennies on the dollar, whatever the equivalent would be in this world.
Yeah.
We sailed off. And the whisper. His name was Giraud. He came to me a few nights later, just sailing aimlessly, trying to find a port in the storm that was my mind. He said that never again would someone try to fleece me out of a deal if he just gave me a few minutes of his time. And what young man, after he's at his lowest in his life, wouldn't take that deal? And so I agreed. And the next night, the Whisper and 6 of my men held me down. And the Whisper took a vial of Leviathan blood out of his coat, and he'll take off his jacket, roll up his sleeves, and gave me this tattoo.
Okay. What does it look like when he...
It is the most grotesque, tentacled monstrosity. From his wrist to his neck, and the body of the Kraken goes down his chest and down his back. But it's not a nice-looking Kraken. It probably invokes a little bit of like, oh my god, like that is grotesque. Like,
Okay.
yeah. And after that night, 2-3 days, I was out. But after I woke up, I felt something. A power. And whispers. And ever since then, whenever I made a deal, I kept that deal. The others... Some rebuked the deal. Some honored it. The ones that rebuked it, they'd never forget it. But what I'm getting to is that, Thrill, I never meant any physical harm last night. I was angry. You fucked up. But when you're at your lowest, and everything seems to want to take you down, the only way to go is up. And after what you just showed me, kid, I think we're headed up. And I just want you to know that I do appreciate you being here, your medical skills, your obvious skill with chemicals, and look, I'm not going to say sorry because, like I said, you fucked up. But I don't want you to think that I hate you or hold a grudge against what happened. And hell, maybe even one day you might lead the Conduit.
He kind of laughs at that last bit and just, that would require you not to be here, and I don't think any of us would let that happen.
One thing to remember, kid, is we can't live forever.
I know. You're not that old.
Some days I feel older than I look.
Well. Do you regret it? Your decision on the boat?
Letting him tattoo me.
Yeah. No?
At the beginning I did. But now that I've come to Duskfall and really harnessed the power that this thing gives me, not one bit.
And Zeal, does he... No?
Does he know how I got it? He knows the most of it. Yeah, he doesn't know that it was technically against my will, but he knows. He never he never really liked it or accepted it. He's not one for the ghostly, occultish things, but he knows.
Well, whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes.
He just nods. He's like, you know the nod. Like
You know the nod.
Yeah, the conversation, like, good conversation nod. Then maybe this segues into a better question. What's our goal here? At the end of the day, what do you want? What do we want as a group?
Oh. Let me throw it back at you. What do you want, Thrill?
What do I want?
Yes, what do you want?
A long term?
Long term, short term. What do you want out of the Conduit?
I don't want anyone to ever be able to hold power over me. At least that I don't agree. He's like not in. I want to feel safe. And the only way to do that in a place like this is to make sure no one towers above you.
There's
That's
always
what
going to
I'm-
be someone towering above you. But showing them, even though they might be towering above you, showing them that you can stand at their level, I think that brings them down a peg.
I'd like to do that then. There are lots of people in this city I would like to bring down a peg.
Likewise.
So that's our goal then.
Bring people down a peg.
All of them?
All of them.
What? Till we're the top peg?
To where the top peg.
He laughs a bit like yeah, that sounds like a good deal. I like that. Perfect.
So you're on board then.
Yes. If that wasn't already obvious.
Then it's a deal. And he will go shake on it again.
Yeah, he smiles when he shakes this time. So I have some ideas about the Ravages as he is shaking.
Come on. It's a little
we can
chilly
go
out
back.
here.
Yeah, come on. Go back. He lingers looking at the water as they go. He just looks for a while, but then he follows.
And we head back inside.
We go inside.
Amazing.
Oh my
Amazing,
God.
amazing, amazing.
Some good shit, brother.
Mean father.
Dude. That was some daddy vibes.
I love that. And you guys discuss plans for a bit that night. Who else would like to do things during downtime?
What's
Oh,
our
you wanna go
heat look
first?
like?
Your heat is. Let me switch the vibe a little, because this music.
Yeah, the
is
music was
heavy.
great for the moment, though.
Oh yeah, so good.
Your heat is
Only
Three?
3.
3.
Okay.
You guys are pretty good right now.
Okay.
Question. Unless somebody
Mhm.
else wants to go now.
Oh wait.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is calling upon Lord Bowmore a free play, or is it?
That would be a job.
Could I? Oh shit. Okay. I was gonna say I feel like that's not something. Would it be like a solo job? I don't know that Velvet would bring the whole crew because
It could
Bowmore doesn't
be.
know them.
It could be. I know that usually if they split the party, you know, jobs in this game are pretty quick.
Okay.
So it's not like that's going to take hours, but yes, that would be a job.
Okay.
I would want to let everyone run through their other downtimes, including you, before that, but yes, you could do that.
Well then, in that case, for downtime, I would like to work on acquiring an asset.
What would you like to acquire?
We
What do you desire?
We need we need more muscle.
Oh my god.
I was gonna do the same thing.
Oh my god, we
Aw.
do need more muscle.
Would
Do
you guys
Mommy
like
and
to
Daddy need to go
discuss?
shopping
Would
together?
you like, yeah, do you guys want to talk about it since that would come up?
Sure.
Dude, we do need more muscle.
You guys can discuss.
Okay. I guess Velvet. Oh. Velvet will kind of come out of her room probably for the first time all day, which is not normal.
Oh, baby.
And she'll see Warden and kind of walk up to him, say hello to Ash and
he's looking over the paperwork for the venue. He's doing some like actual business shit right now, like looking at the lease or the whatever the purchase document for the venue. He's checking over some other documents, just sitting at the bar though. He's sitting out in the open. He's not like in his room.
Do you have a moment? Or you look busy.
For you, Velvet, I have a lifetime. What can I do for you?
Oh my goodness. What a terribly romantic thing to say to a woman. It is she's a little taken aback by that comment, and she just kind of glazes over it real quick and says, we need more security. I was thinking of going and seeing if I could recruit some people.
I was thinking the same thing, hence why I was mulling over our finances.
Great minds think alike.
What are you thinking?
We need people to guard our territory.
Agreed.
We can't do everything ourselves. So
Now that the bar is closed, it's taken away one of our fronts.
yet another problem on the list.
Have you seen Clyra around, spoken to her, heard anything?
I have not. I could dig into it if you like. I have a feeling she does not want to be found, though.
It's understandable. She did have a shotgun in her mouth.
After that, I wouldn't want to work for us either.
So what are you thinking? Local crew? People on our stuff? Pay them in drugs? Cheaper that way.
It is cheaper that way.
But drug addicts tend to be unreliable.
It's a shame that the Ravagers are so out of line. Otherwise, I would suggest that we bring them to heel. But now is perhaps not the right time.
I have a plan for the Ravagers.
Excellent. If you need help, let me know.
I think the first domino has fallen for them. Only a matter of time. Our good friend Thrill cooked up some quite interesting concoction. Enid's been out of it for hours.
Oh.
I think it's be a nice bargaining chip for the Dimmers. Maybe give them a little taste if they want more. They help us get rid of the Ravagers.
I like this idea.
Give them a taste, get them hooked.
He did a good job then.
He did. Sometimes you need a push.
I agree. About this muscle, I think we could. And I guess she'll kind of like trail off into the conversation. Are there other smaller gangs around our territory that we could kind of bring to heel and hire on our own?
None that have name recognition, but there are some random like street hooligans that you could try to bring up into being a proper squad, so to speak. Essentially like tier 0 groups of like 3 people or 2 people. Yeah, you could bring up. No one that would stand up to you guys, though. At least not currently.
What do you think about finding some of these smaller groups that are roaming around and giving them some guidance, a place to roost?
Think you can keep them on a leash?
If they are small fish, yes.
See what you can find. See what whispers you hear.
Will do.
If they don't work out, cannon fodder.
Sounds good to me. It's always good to keep a few extra pawns on hand, as they say.
It's time we start taking the initiative.
She nods.
Let me know what I can do to help.
Will do. So what do I roll to?
How are you finding people?
I think she would probably patrol a little bit, on rooftops where she can to kind of see if she can spot like patterns of certain groups around the neighborhoods. She would probably look a little further out from where their hideout is to find folks that are already in the areas that we need protecting, to kind of give them the area we want protecting as like a home base. So I guess it would be the neighborhood that the venue is in. I would start there.
So you're essentially just kind of surveying the area and seeing if you find any tough-looking people.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Some tough-looking people.
You may roll whenever. Would you like to push yourself, as you only have a single die for survey?
Any chance I can argue for prowl, because I am sneaking around on rooftops looking.
I mean, you are prowling to stay hidden. Staying hidden is not going to help you. Staying hidden is not going to help you see better. Your skill in looking and surveying terrain, it's literally surveying is what you're doing, I would say.
Okay.
But you can push yourself.
Oh, that's rough.
You can devil's bargain if you have a bargain in mind.
I don't like that.
Love me a devil's bargain.
I hate devil's bargains.
We do love a devil's bargain.
I'll give you a bargain.
Okay.
If you find someone, whoever you find is a former client.
Okay, but what do I get?
An extra die.
You know what? I could use that to my advantage.
It is done. I have added.
Okay, I'm also going to push myself because I want to succeed.
I don't think you can, right? Can you push yourself with the devil's bargain?
I don't know. The button let me.
I believe you can.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
You cannot.
I mean, you're just taking a bunch of stress.
I think assist is what is. You cannot double up with.
Got it.
Yeah, with devil's bargain. Okay, mixed success. I would say that you guys can tell me if you think this is wrong. You are finding like a small gang of people, right? That's what you're doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a 6-tick clock. Does that sound fair to you guys?
Sounds
Yeah,
fair to me.
Sounds fair.
Okay. Find some hooligans. And that will give you 2 ticks on the clock.
Okay.
So you survey around.
Mhm.
You don't necessarily see anyone too promising. You see some people get in a scuffle a few times as you're looking around. But you're like, I could do better.
Okay.
Warden, would you also like to do the same, or do you have a different activity in mind?
No, I would also like to do the same.
How would you like to do it?
Maybe, you know, if Velvet is out trying to find some of these groups, these hooligans, you know, maybe she would, you know, report back and say like, you know, nothing but crap out there or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he would go out and he's actually going to go out at nighttime, and he's going to go to like the nearest park and just sit on like a park bench and sit and wait when, you know, that the real heavy hitters come out, like at nighttime, doing some gang shit, you know. That's what he wants to do.
So you're just gonna like wait and see when the trouble starts at night.
Exactly.
Okay. Man, I don't know.
I have
You
I
have
thought
0
I
in survey.
I thought I had 2 in survey. I have 2 in study.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna push myself.
Okay. All right.
Can I change that since I thought I had?
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
change what you want to do. You can change how you want to approach doing
Yeah. So what? Now I thought so. Little rewind. Hopefully, no flashback. Hopefully,
No flashback. You haven't even rolled it yet.
since I have, Jaren or LaRose, whatever. I always mix them up.
You have 2. You're
Yeah.
both available.
My friend, whoever I
boy.
have, yeah,
Who
I have
boys?
the one that
Jared
I'm.
is your friend.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I want to go to Jaren, and I want to see if he can give me any police reports on gangs that maybe he would like in the area, maybe just like small.
Char Hollow arrest, basically.
Exactly. He wants to pull the Char Hollow arrest paperwork.
I like this idea.
That's great. I
So
love
this would be
that. That's
there we
good.
go. That's what I wanted.
That's some good shit. That's some
Yes,
good
Yeah.
shit.
this is a consort for sure. Yeah, did it add your... Oh, it didn't add your stress for pushing yourself yet. Okay, good. So yeah, you can do that.
Mixed success.
Yeah, so you go to Jaren, you're like, you asked to pull the reports. He's happy to do it since you guys are on good terms right now. He gives you a few for like breaking and entering, public drunkenness, assault. You go to the addresses of these people or last known addresses, next of kin, etc., and you come up blank on exactly where they are, but you have their names now and you know where they hang out, so it's probably only a matter of time now that you've got their info that you could find them.
Got it. He will go ahead and share this paperwork with Velvet, as you know, she's much better at, you know, talking to people than you know, people. she's much better at like getting in than he is. Yeah.
Also, just
Okay.
to remind you, you guys actually now have 2 free downtime activities that you have been donoed that you can use.
Ooh.
Oh,
In addition to the one that Thrill has that Thrill is not used. Just to Make sure you guys don't forget about that.
Got it.
Sure.
Okay.
I have 2.
Thanks to Gilded.
Thank you,
on
Gilded.
the last one.
Thanks, Sheldon.
We appreciate.
We need it. We got a lot of work to do.
Before I go to Enid, if you guys are going to use one of those to find people, can do it now. Otherwise, I will go to Enid for what Enid is doing during downtime.
I mean, I'm not de-stressing. Our heat's pretty good. It's up.
I'm
you know.
also not de-stressing.
I'm not.
I don't have enough
either.
points. I don't have enough points yet for that.
You got
Okay.
5. You took 4 stress from that roll.
Damn, did I really?
Yeah,
I thought I
'cause
had 2 stress as
Nah.
a. I thought I had 2 stress to start.
You
Well,
pushed
we're out here on
yourself
the
and
trauma
Devil's
train.
Bargain.
Gives you 2.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
This is the trauma train.
Oh well. Thought I was gonna get prowl, but I didn't. Even though I was climbing on rooftops.
Well, it'll help you climb on the rooftops. It's not going to help you see people.
Okay. I guess I don't know. Do we want to just finish this clock and get it over with? Because the stuff that I have to do is free play stuff. Like the things on my agenda are free play things.
Yeah,
Got it.
Unless-
that's fine.
Well,
I think
okay.
mine are
if
also
I talk,
a little bit free play.
if I talk to Bowmore, that's a free play. What about going to Strangford? Is that also free play?
No. Those are both going to be actual
Jobs. Those are jobs.
Those are both
That's
stores.
outside of.
They're not free play. Those are going to be
Okay.
involving challenges that you can't just go and do yourself.
Okay.
Group activity.
I mean, you can do it as a solo activity, but it's still going to work like a job.
Is my thing with Mara a free play or a downtime?
That's also a job.
Oh, that's right.
Multiple
You...
jobs.
Oh, it's gonna be a job, baby.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know what to do. If I should finish
All
out the
right.
clock
We're
or
gonna
something.
we're gonna go to Enid while you guys think about it. Enid,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Well, I guess I have some time, so I'd like to figure out what made Velvet and Thrill's heads go a bit fuzzy. I forget details, so I'd like to research what happened with the memories.
Oh my.
That's good, Enid. That's really good. I
Oh,
want
man.
this. I want you to do this, please. I will answer any questions you have.
Well,
Same.
who's around? Is Velvet around? Is Thrill around?
I am going to say this,
sure we can
man.
both
This
be
is an
available.
in-depth one.
This is like a multiple 8
Long
Yes.
clock.
To clarify, you want to find out who did it to them,
Why?
how, and understand to counteract it, or just who did it to them and how.
I want to know how to counteract it.
This is going to be a triple 8-tick
Wait.
clock.
Oh shit.
I figured, right?
That's their thing. You want to beat
a
their
biggie.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big-
But you can absolutely do it if you want. But I think 3 8-tick. 1, because you need to figure out who. 2nd is you need to figure out how. And 3rd, you want to figure out
How to
how to
fix.
counteract it.
Yeah.
But I will give you the answer to each of them as you tick each of those clocks.
Yeah.
So
I
do you
like
want to
it.
do that?
Oh,
Are we being
absolutely.
questioned?
Yeah.
Okay. Who can erase memory? How are you going to do that?
Do I know any powerful spellcasters who could know things about that? Or just
I'll
powerful
give you
whisperers?
a few suggestions on things you could do. You could interview the people that is affected and the strength of their answers and willingness to be open with you
Yeah.
would affect that.
I do want to
You
do
can
that.
also go to other whisperers and ask if they've heard of anything like this or know about this and who might be able to do it. Those are the ways that I can think of. Or if you have a different way, that might be able to do that too.
I'd like to do a combo of both, but I'll ask my friends first. I'll ask Velvet and Thrill. what they
Okay.
remember.
Oh, that's definitely
You guys
around.
are going to do this in character. And
Okay.
based on how you guys answer,
Okay.
we will tick the clocks.
Okay. Okay.
That's fun. Are you rounding
Oh.
us up, Enid?
Yeah.
Are you doing this
Both
one
at
on
the
one or
same
in a
time,
group?
or-
And
Yeah,
also,
one-on-one or
and
at the same
also Ash as well.
That's
was
right.
affected
Ash
by
also
this.
has been under the influence of it.
True.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Yes.
I want to do it one-on-one. I'm
Who are you
gonna.
starting
Ooh.
with?
I want to start with Ash.
Okay.
Right.
This is so good.
Ash and
Oh.
you will go up to the privacy of your room, I assume.
Ash, do you have a moment? I've just got a few questions. I know we don't talk a lot, but
You're a member of the team, so I have time for you.
I appreciate it. Come this way to my abode, and we'll discuss.
Gladly. Okay, I think I need a music change for this. Let me think. Okay. Well, what can I do for you, Enid?
I know we didn't talk a lot, but I know you've experienced things with the brain going foggy or missing memories of things, and I was wondering if you could tell me more about it.
Suppose you're not talking about a drink down at the tavern.
Oh, that does it too, for me at least. But no, not that specifically. Less pleasant kind.
Well, Warden asked me to follow Thrill and report back on what I saw.
Mhm.
I remember following him, going to this... or was it Velvet that asked and not Warden? Thank you. That is a Frank mistake, not an Ash mistake. Velvet asked me to follow him, went to the condo, the mansion, and I remember getting there. I remember listening,
Alright.
and then I remember the conversation being done and coming back here.
Well, you don't remember the details of, like, the conversation or anything, or?
No. And it's not usually something I would mess up.
Do you remember who you were looking at? Specifically, when you were watching? Anyone come to mind?
I remember there were 3 people.
3?
3 people talking anyway.
But there were 3 people. Alright, who were they?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Could you,
She's gonna whip out like a pen and paper.
could you, to the best of your abilities, just do a bit of like a sketch of what they look like? Do you remember?
We're just gonna roll a fortune die. 1, how well does she remember? And 2, how good are Ash's art skills? So this is
That's
just gonna
fair.
be
Oh.
straight roll.
Are they an artist?
Could Enid assist with? I don't know how well Enid would help with the sketching, but because the study.
Ash tries. Well, the thing is, you could help them like try to draw better, maybe, but you're not gonna help them draw a specific subject better
Yeah.
because you don't know what they're trying to do.
Okay.
But Ash will get on the paper and just take the pen and start sketching, and it looks pretty generic. It's definitely a man. Beyond that, they have hair,
Right,
no glasses,
right.
but that's about it.
I want to see what this drawing looks like off the stream. But
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see this art, please.
Make
I
Frank
will
draw it.
I will happily draw for you, just not right now.
yes.
Oh, well, this resembles a human man, so that's pretty good. I don't think I could do that. Was there any other, like, weird things you noticed in the room? Like weird objects or anything that stood out?
It was fancy. I
Right.
think there were a lot of books.
nothing that stood out or anything?
Not really. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not very helpful.
No, it's alright. Well, I'll keep the drawing. But there are 3 people there.
Yes, 3.
Hmm.
Alright. This is okay for now. Thanks, Ash. If I think of anything else, I might ask you, though.
There's one other thing, maybe. It's
Oh.
not concrete.
Alright.
But knowing me, I feel like if I thought it was suspicious, I would have gone in to have a look around. But I don't remember doing that.
And you don't know why? Huh.
No. Either I did and I forgot, or something stopped me from doing it. I don't know which one.
Did you feel, when you couldn't remember? Was there a moment where, or was it all a blur? Do you know what I
Humans
mean?
Don't scare me.
What? Oh, what?
When you've seen the things I have, men don't scare you anymore.
What does scare you then?
Monsters.
What kind of monsters?
They smile. I don't know, Enid. You're kind of monsters.
I don't like that. Well,
You ever seen a demon, Enid?
why are you asking?
I've seen many of them.
So, hypothetically speaking, if you encountered a demon, what should you watch out for?
Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically.
Well, if you met a demon and you're still alive, they certainly didn't want to kill you.
Well then, what do they want? Probably then.
I need to make another fortune roll. This one's gonna be with 3 die.
Oh boy.
How much does Ash know about demons? A lot.
A lot.
Also, thank you for that donation that came through.
Yes, thank you, Holly.
Thank
That
you,
was
Holly.
for Enid to get another downtime to help get this solved,
Holly.
she says.
Thank you, Holly. Well, most demons have some sort of element tied to them, and most of them have a single emotion or concept that they're tied to as well. Hate, revenge, shadow, fire, water, smoke.
What if, again, hypothetically speaking, totally didn't happen. If you were filled with a sense of overwhelming desire, what kind of demon is that?
Are you actually trying to lie to her, or are you like doing wink wink hypothetically? Sorry, lie to them.
I'm trying to lie to them.
I need you to roll sway.
Okay. Okay.
I'm setting it up.
Okay.
There's no risk, but sweet. Okay. They will say, I'm not gonna pry, Enid, but it's okay, you know.
It is. Look, I think I'm up against something that I'm not really ready for.
You said overcome with lust.
Yeah, something like that. For a moment.
Could be hedonism, pleasure, lusts.
What would a demon like that want exactly?
They would want their core essence. To do it, to make others partake in it, to spread it, whatever it is. That's what they exist for. They're the primal essence of a thing. They are the incarnation of an emotion, a thought, a concept made manifest, and usually evil in its purest form.
Right. Well, that's comforting. And if I wanted to throw off a demon like that, what would I do?
You can't.
Oh. Oh.
Make a deal with it, or hope it becomes more interested in someone else.
Right.
Did you fuck a demon, Enid?
No! Well, I thought you know what we did? I mean, technically, I'll talk to you another time, Ash. This was a good conversation. I got to go.
They stand up, look back, kind of, and leave. We'll go up. Well, Velvet Thrill, whichever one of you is next.
Ladies first.
We'll tick 1 on the Who Can Erase Memory clock.
Okay.
Thrill
Wait,
says ladies first.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
okay.
Velvet.
What do you need, Enid?
Hi, Velvet.
Hi.
What are you up to? Just, are you free?
I'm free for right now. What do you need?
Are we in private? Can we find a private spot?
Oh, sorry, let me move Ash out of there.
I'm waiting
Sure.
in the queue. I'm outside.
Oh God. Okay.
Hanging outside the door.
Let me
just waiting my turn.
Waiting your turn.
Yeah, waiting my turn.
Waiting your turn to get in there.
Okay.
Oh, please tell me about it.
So,
Velvet walks in and looks around at your room with a fondness, even though she's only been in here like a couple of times. She likes all this stuff.
pretty closely. I haven't cleaned yet, and I think I left some bottles around in the corner, but it's fine. Just don't look at the.
Oh, okay. I'm not judging.
Okay, thanks. It's just anyway. I had a few questions about you losing your memories, and
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, it happened while I was speaking to the contact. We had negotiations. I remember pretty much all of the conversation, but he told me something. He told me his name, but it was taken from me. I don't remember it.
Like this. I'm just gonna whip out the drawing really fast that doesn't look like anyone.
She looks at the drawing and she goes, it's a little hard to tell with this. Do you want? You've seen the contact before.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I guess I have seen the contact, but no resemblance to. No reason I'm asking.
Is the sketch really, really bad?
Yes.
GM. Okay.
Yes.
It's impossible for me to tell from this, unfortunately.
Right. Well, I have seen the contact. I guess I can't tell if it looks like this either. Well, is it other times? Have you lost your memory other times before too?
No, but if you're, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to research the memories lost?
Well, not just that. I want to figure out how to. I want to know if I can stop it. I want to know if I can make it stop or counteract it, I guess.
Would it help you to see similar sort of effect? Maybe you could learn from seeing such a thing done. I don't think it's the same because mine is technically conditional and temporary, but I could demonstrate.
Wait, who would you demonstrate under? Like, how would you do that?
Well, I mean, I could ask somebody to help me. I wouldn't do it to you because I would want you to observe.
Mm-hmm. That would help me a lot, I guess, yeah. Just to know how it might work, so...
Oh, you know what? It would be fun. Let's go ask the boss.
Oh, you do that to the boss.
It won't hurt him. It's only temporary.
I'm gonna say something really, really weird. Yeah, let's do it. Alright.
Okay. So Velvet will lead you back out of your room and is looking for Warden now.
Oh God, what do you say to Warden
Oh.
when you see Warden, who is still doing paperwork and looking over finances?
Daddy's working.
Oh, boss, I got crazy news.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh,
What's going on? What's up?
Do you have a moment for something? It won't last long, I promise.
very important.
I'm looking over these arrest reports. We haven't made much progress on finding a gang. You got 30
This poor
seconds.
man.
Oh,
30
cool.
seconds.
There's tentacle monsters in the streets, boss, and they're taking over the whole place. We got to go now.
Now I wish to erase this conversation for myself.
Thrill,
I
I
think-
think your drugs have a side effect.
No, and also, okay, I think Velvet Quill, she's growing tentacles right now, and we got to stop it. But there's only one way we can do it. Act fast, boss.
Velvet, go take her to lie down. She's delirious.
Hold on, Enid, just hold on a second.
Okay.
She says, would you mind standing up for a moment?
And he'll stand up.
Just trust me for a second, okay?
Hired father.
She is going to kind of look into your eyes and she'll do the thing she does where she like smooths out your lapels a little bit and says, just stay still. And I would like to sway him.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening?
It is up.
Warden's getting a little treat, I think.
Okay, I'm going to, hopefully it's successful. I'm not going to push myself. Okay. Is that enough for me to use it?
Yeah.
Okay. Enid, you see Velvet's eyes glow green as she just she reaches up and touches Warden's face and says, "You're so cute when you're confused." And she will mesmerize him. And as she's doing so, she says, "Now go to your room, wait a moment, and then come back out."
Okay. And he will go into his room, wait about 5 seconds, and then walk back out.
In the interim time between that, you forget what she said to you. But when you come back out again and you see her, everything that just happens, the goofy conversation, the everything, just comes rushing back to you.
Weird.
So does this work like modify memory from D&D,
Yes.
where like
basically you forget
no.
everything that was just said until you see Velvet again, and then it comes back to you.
do I know I was
Yes.
in trance?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
The fuck was that?
I told you, you don't get eyes like these for no reason. Although we did get distracted when I tried to explain that to you the other day. What? We were working.
We'll talk about this later. Fuck off.
Well,
Warden.
I'll be more professional from now on. I didn't think, okay.
Warden's the best.
But did you see?
I saw. Well, I mean, your eyes did a weird thing, and then you did like a what was that? What did?
It's
What's that?
mesmerism.
So is that what happened to you then?
I don't think so, because I have seen the contact since, and I still don't remember his name. It must be something more powerful. Maybe a permanent version of these.
I was sort of hoping this would be permanent because now the boss had. I thought I was just writing.
I think he understands we were just experimenting.
I know. I was just writing a story. It's fine.
He'll get over it.
All right. But thanks, Velvet. That was That's
How many ticks did that get?
3.
Yay!
But I did it specifically in the how can they erase memories clock.
Okay.
I mean, that was a very useful exercise.
that was
To be fair.
terrifying. That was terrifying.
It's certainly a step in the right direction.
That's why I said to you when I told you about my powers that I wouldn't really use it on any of you. Because it doesn't make sense to.
Oh, I appreciate it though. Sorry.
That's all I heard, though. Sorry.
It's all right. I still got to talk to Thrill. Just find out what he knows. I guess, but thanks. Just gonna head off.
Of course.
You heading back towards your room? Because I'm just leaning up against this wardrobe waiting for you. So.
What? You get lost on the way to your room?
No, you asked for.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I've been waiting here.
How long have you been waiting here?
30 minutes, maybe.
Why would you wait the whole time? Okay, cool. Come in. Why would
Okay.
you wait the whole time?
I don't mind waiting.
All right.
What did you have to ask?
All right. I need to find out why your brain got all mushy and forgot everything when you
My brain's mushy?
Well, you forgot things, clearly.
Forgot what?
Some important conversation you had with your father, so... yeah.
The last conversation I had, what do you want to know about it?
Oh. Remember anything that stood out to you when you were there? Or anything that looked weird in the room?
Well, I mean, there was nothing weird in the room. It was just me, my father...
And someone else?
There was a bodyguard, and then there was someone else. And he kind of thinks for a second. I can't remember the other person though, but
they look like this.
He kind of looks. I'm going to need a better
I just need Ash to take some drawing lessons. Alright,
I can tell you they were a man.
That's pretty good. Alright.
I can guarantee that, I think.
Okay.
I remember I was given a choice.
Oh, what kind of choice?
I don't remember. I remember I chose this life, the staying here. I remember that.
Well, was the other choice bad for anyone?
I don't think it was. I don't remember feeling horribly negative about it. And the conversations seemed to be pleasant in my memory, which is a surprise when speaking to my father. The other person, while I don't remember anything about them, my father doesn't let just anybody into his house. And I know that seems obvious, but he has always been careful my whole life. No one that he didn't trust would be in that house.
Do you remember a feeling about this man that was there at all?
Do I, Frank?
You I will let you remember one thing. I'll give you choices, but in order to do that, I'm gonna need you to actually roll a resist. Would you
Okay.
like to do that?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I fucking would.
It's gonna be resolve.
Okay. I resist, but I suffer 1 stress.
You remember. You can either remember. You know what? I'm not gonna give you an option.
Okay.
You remember. Hating this person.
Okay. He kind of taps his chin. The only thing I remember is I didn't like this man, this person. I would dare to even say I hated them.
What would
which
make
is
you?
odd.
What would make you hate someone, though?
Very few people make it on my shit list, Enid. People who are overly cruel for no reason.
That rings a bell. Maybe.
People who... He's just like, what would make me hate someone? I mean...
Someone who hurts people.
Unjustly so, yes.
Alright.
But if he was in our house... He pauses for a second, just like a... My father never had people over when I was a child. Growing up, people didn't come into our house, Enid. It was me and my father and our servants. That was it.
This is someone important then. Are they? They must be important to your dad.
I never knew anyone who was important to my father. As far as from when I was a child, as far back as I can remember, and until I left my father held no one dear. The only person that was in his life was me. So, I'm sorry I can't give you an idea of who that might be, but...
Right.
It was just me and him.
I think this helped, but...
What are you trying to do?
Trying to figure out if there's things, who could do something like this.
Erase a memory.
Yeah. Permanently. How to stop it.
How to stop it? I don't know how I could help, but if it involves any chemical altering of the brain, I'm more than willing to assist and or be a test subject for this.
Oh. Well, since you offered, I'll do more research later, but I might need to borrow your brain. So...
More than willing to give it.
Oh, I wonder if Velvet would let me do that. Well, I'll get back to you.
Perfect.
Okay, alright.
Sounds good.
And I gave you 3 ticks for that one.
Oh.
So your clock is half filled on who can erase memory.
Oh, that's very good. Okay.
You guys have some extra downtimes left. Anyone have anything they want to do or free play? Do you guys want to finish recruiting your hooligans?
I would love a hooligan. May we have one hooligan, please? It's a treat.
We have... Because we got an extra one, right? Or did...
You have 2 donated, and then Thrill has 1 that are currently unused.
Got it.
Okay.
Depending on, honestly, how our two go, I may donate my donated one to help find some help, because if we're at war, we do need muscle. So how about we do the crew
need
ones
muscle.
first, and if we need them, I'll use my last one for it.
Who's doing it?
Well, how?
With
Do we
I
wanna
would
do it?
think with the
With
arrest,
the police reports.
with the police reports, Warden would give them to Velvet for her
Okay.
to find.
Okay.
How will you find them, Velvet? You have their names. You have where they hang out.
Mm-hmm.
What will you do to find said hooligans?
Go not sneaking around, but like actually down in the street and talking to people.
Just asking, hey, do you know this guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Consort for you. As
Okay.
you are consorting, trying to find where these people hang out.
Success.
Yeah, you're able to say, you find this guy. Yeah, that guy broke my brother's nose last week, piece of shit. And tells you exactly where to find him and asks you to, if you do find him, let him know he's got a knuckle sandwich for him.
Not a knuckle sandwich, friend.
All right. She will.
And we're gonna shortcut. You guys have a small. I'm just going to create this during the break, but you guys will have, at least temporarily, a gang of. What kind of gang?
Bravos.
Bravos, yeah. Or I think they call them different things. I think they're called rooks when they're a cohort. But yes, you have a gang of thugs at your disposal.
Nice.
Excellent.
Anyone else? More downtime? Free play?
Yes, but unless someone else wants to go first, but
Why don't you go first, Enid?
Nope.
Okay.
All my stuff is job related.
yeah, I want to find some whispers, some wispies, some whispers to talk to.
What do you want to talk to him about?
About this memory stuff. About-
Okay.
Send her to the Veil.
Wait,
I'm
may I make
gonna-
a
I'm gonna-
request?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I don't know if this is even needed, but and
I'm
maybe
also
it's-
removing your harm, Enid, because that was only while.
oh, yeah.
You know,
Enid
Enid,
was
can I
out.
go with you?
They would be thugs.
Oh.
Thugs, yes.
Oh, why do you want to come with?
Well, are
Oh.
you finding the whispers for the thing you're out to do?
Oh, yeah, if you want to come along.
Well,
oh.
I'm just saying if they wanted to probe my brain at all.
You'll just let anyone probe your brain.
I really don't give a fuck who's in there.
Wow,
Think-
okay.
I think it would be more of a
Oh.
bad place to be than anything. So
I prefer if people stopped scrambling your brain, so maybe we're a bit more discerning about that. But yeah, all right, come along.
I'll be quiet. You just tell me
Mm.
what to do.
Yeah.
But in
I-
case they need to,
Well-
he kind of makes a gesture, like wiggling around his head. Like,
Let's avoid, because I'd rather, if possible, but yes, we'll see how it goes.
okay, I'm tagging along with Enid.
All right.
Okay, give me a moment. I am getting the next scene, and this will take us to the break.
Are we
Yeah.
doing this first, or are we breaking first?
No, we're doing this first.
Oh.
But hang on. Okay, let me bring you guys here. Okay. Da. No, don't do that. Let's bring the whole crew.
A journey.
You guys won't necessarily be here.
But we're all looking.
We're peeking.
You
Oh,
go to the
wait.
Veil.
I'll follow Enid.
All right.
Enid, what is this place?
Just try to keep it in profile, huh? Just
I'll follow you, lead. I just. Do we need personas for here? What?
yeah. Do you have a persona prepared, or what do you...
Well,
Oh,
that's why I'm asking you beforehand.
I didn't really think about it, but maybe you should think of one, just in case. I don't know.
What's yours?
I don't have one.
Oh my...
Well, I didn't think it through. Just don't worry about it. Just don't give your name, mate. But don't give any. Don't give any personal details. I guess that's all.
I wouldn't do
You
that.
guys wander in. The
Yeah,
bouncer
Mark.
looks at you and they're like, "I don't recognize you."
Well, you should.
Oh, come here a lot, actually. Coming home.
I shouldn't have said that.
Do you
Come
know
on.
what kind of place this is, sweetheart?
Oh, yes, I do. I do. I could ask you the same thing.
Sounds like you're swaying him. Would you say that you're swaying him?
Oh,
Dude,
Yeah.
is he into you? Dude, is he into you?
I'm gonna say this is risky and standard.
can I push myself a little
You
bit?
can push yourself.
Okay. Oh.
Um,
I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Don't cause any trouble.
I wouldn't dream of it. But, alright.
I'm starting a clock called Bouncer is Sus and ticking it
Bouncer
once.
is sus clock.
Okay, Drew, I need you to keep your eyes peeled and look around for anyone that looks, a little...
You see Sarah and Rosalind sitting at a table.
Oh, over there. Alright.
Those people?
Yeah, let's go.
You know them?
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, all right, I'll follow your lead.
Oh, wait. Where are... Oh, wow, who was that? Huh?
Oh,
Um,
and Rosalind smoking a cigarette.
Good for her.
Enid, and I don't remember your name, sorry.
He'll extend his hand. Thrill, I'm the one who makes the stuff.
Oh, I have you to thank for this latest batch.
Yes.
yes.
That hasn't happened yet.
No. This has happened yet. We're going ahead in time
Oh.
till when you guys have delivered
Okay, good.
a few days.
That makes this smoother for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real prodigy, this one. Trained in myself. Yeah, you know. But, I'd like to ask you a few questions, actually, about, I don't know what it would be, like a ritual or some kind of shenanigans, but a way to wipe memories, but permanently.
They look at each other, and Rosalind just smokes and Sarah's like, Enid, we talked about this.
Sorry. Did we now?
You're asking me about so many strange things, and now you're asking about how to wipe memory.
Not for me. I was just a hypothetical. You know.
I don't believe you.
Look. I'm not trying to, like, wipe memories. I just want to know how to stop it.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Rosalind says, you two are full of shit.
He gives a look to Enid, like a... I don't tell them.
She's always like this. It's our friendship, you know. It's always like a, you know, it's like a
Well,
friendly.
what if it wasn't hypothetical?
If you're in trouble, we'll help you. There, I said it.
All right. Well, yes. Well, can you help us now?
Yes,
Memory.
what is actually going on?
Well, okay. This woman's brain right here got all mushed around and I've got the memories pushed right out. So I'll just need to figure out why, who did it, and how to stop it.
It's possible there could be a ritual to erase memory.
Well, how do I figure out what it is?
Well, do you know who did it to you?
I don't really know for sure, but I have a guess.
And?
Oh, I don't know. Velvet mentioned the contact.
Who is the contact?
I'm not.
They said, who the fuck's that?
Oh, yeah. I don't know exactly.
Oh, I think I understand the problem.
What?
This man who goes by an ambiguous pseudonym erases your memory because he doesn't want you to know about him, yes?
Probably. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, I can look into it for you. We can look into it together.
And together would be preferable, actually.
You keep making more powerful friends and powerful enemies.
Well, I gotta make progress somehow.
Sarah will look at you. And how did that ritual I taught you last time go, Enid?
I mean, interesting.
None of my business.
Interesting how?
I mean, I think it was successful. I just have some, concerns, but nothing, I can't handle, so.
Okay. As long as you can handle it.
And just because I come to you with problems just on a regular basis doesn't mean I can't handle things, you know.
I think that's exactly what that means.
Yeah, okay. But, you know, I'm working on it, so.
Rosin say, now I have a question for you. How
Alright.
did you make the quicksilver that good?
Well, that's a proprietary secret.
This isn't the same stuff that you had for us last time. Do you have a new supplier?
Well, not only the best for our best clients, but can't divulge secrets like that so easily.
Can you make more?
Yes. For a price.
What's the price?
Daddy taught me. He kind of looks to Enid, like gives her a glance, and then just. Well, I think the first start would be helping Enid with this memory erasure.
Yes. Don't bore me.
Oh, please, that's very important to us.
Yes.
I think what I make is arguably worth double. Do you disagree?
I would like you to sway.
Okay.
Can I assist?
What would you like to do or say to assist?
Help me.
Look, this stuff knocked me on my bum for hours straight, and I start time itself. You can't beat it. You know it's worth double.
Go ahead and assist.
Okay.
I get a die for that, yeah?
Yes.
Get that money!
Okay, there you go. Did it.
Give me.
Cool.
I really feel like I should push myself for this.
Then push yourself.
Us getting money? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I would. No,
way!
no. I wanna do something about this. Is there? Can I resist it? Can I take
You
a part?
can.
What's your stress?
You can resist it.
I'm
but
so
that
fucked.
Could
Your
break
stress
you.
is.
I will gain a trauma.
So I
Oh
will say the
my
stress
god.
is- We are-
Or die and I
We are
fail.
friends, but you're not in a position to just ask for things. If you're just going to be so insistent with these ambiguous asks, we'll just go around you and figure out where you got it to begin with.
Hold on.
Oh,
Would you
Frank,
like to resist that?
Frank, what if I offer up information about it? No. I'm not gonna give
Good,
up
but it's
the
not
recipe.
guaranteed.
I'm not gonna give up the recipe because that's only in my brain.
Before you do that, would you like to resist the consequence or not?
Yes, I would like to resist the consequences.
But if he breaks, is
What happens if I break here?
I know exactly how I'm going to handle it.
Whoa.
I'm willing. Look, double.
that's why you let Daddy make the deals.
Oh, Well,
I
I
was
guess
very,
Or
very
mommy, like
unlucky.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that you didn't bring either of us to our stomping grounds is
look.
I
All I
handle,
can do is
I-
try and help. Okay, so
I,
I'm gonna resist. No, fuck this shit. Oh
I
god,
believe.
this is bad. I
This
think
is
this
bad.
is bad, right?
What if we exchange one of our downtimes for a success? Can we do that?
No.
Damn!
Okay. I'm.
Oh
I
my
God.
Yes!
God
Bad
damn.
bitch energy.
I'll say,
By resisting that, I say, I can guarantee you that no one else has this recipe that I do.
if you make us your exclusive clients for this, then we are agreed.
well, if you're buying,
Exclusive, but we get double.
Yes.
And it's only our Quicksilver. So
Yes.
I think
that's a
we,
good deal.
I think we take it.
That's a good deal. Fine.
Yeah.
Sounds
What's
like
the
a deal.
other thing you need help on?
Oh, well, besides the memory stuff.
Yes.
What? If you could, well, be gentle, but if you could probe around in this one's head and maybe figure out what happened, but or just help me with the research, I guess. That's all I got.
You're not going to ask me to help you with your Ravager problem?
Oh, I mean, if you're offering.
Well, I had some ideas about that, but
You
Oh.
can supply, again, twice as much.
Twice as,
Then we help you with your war.
twice as much. Drill, can we...
help how? What kind of assistance are you offering?
Oh,
The full force of the Dimmer Sisters at your assistance.
pretty terrifying. I think that's pretty good, but...
That's pretty good. They may just stomp him out immediately.
But can you do double, though? Drill? Can you...
Can I realistically do that?
You currently have no ways to do it. It is possible, but you do not know how. And thank you. Did Holly just tip 10 again?
She
Holly
did.
did.
2 stress
you,
from
Holly.
Thrill.
Oh, wow. Holly, thank you. Yeah, you can go ahead and decrease the stress then.
Damn, Holly said, I see you're making gambles.
Yes, you were doubling the double.
Fuck, that's a lot. How about a compromise on that?
What's your counter?
Do you, instead of forcing our way against the Ravagers, do you know where Mara hangs out, their leader?
Could find out. That's all you want.
Where she hangs out, when? Just her habits, that's all I need.
My people will contact your people.
Perfect.
I guess you don't really have people, so they'll contact you.
Perfect. Ugh.
Working on the people part, but we didn't, but thank you for your business.
Double the price, keep the supply the same, yes?
Yes, that's the deal.
We give you Mara's location.
Her schedule, her patterns.
Hate this gang bullshit. Yes, it's a deal.
Perfect, thank you. We appreciate it.
You were better than an ashtray all along. Why don't you stay and have a drink with us?
Only if you're willing to, if you've got an extra and a spare ashtray, then I'll stick around.
All you want. And we will go to break there. We are going to be back in 15 minutes. Please don't go anywhere, everyone. I don't
Double the
like to
money.
give previews. Second half is going to be extremely spicy, and I know you guys like the spice, so please stick
Double
around
the
for
money,
that.
baby!
See you in a couple minutes.
See you in a few minutes. Go get a little snacky. Snackies, yes.
Hello, everyone. We are back, and we're going to get right back into it. Enid and Thrill.
Yes.
You were both having a great time, having drinks, smoking cigarettes with the girls.
Not
At some
smoking cigarettes
point,
with the girl.
Enid, I either need you to make a resist roll, or I need you to get transferred back to the ghost field. As you feel the compulsion to go to your doppelganger.
So I forget what the consequences are for a failed resist.
There are no resist is just
Stress?
you resist it, but you'll take stress.
Distress. Do you remember how much? Oh, you know what? I'll
Just do it.
It'll
Fuck
depend on your roll. Oh, that's Thrill, not Enid.
It can't be more than 6. I'll try a resist. See how it go. Okay, I'm scared.
You alright over there, Enid?
Oh,
Oh.
a crit! You clear stress.
Oh, damn.
She's strong. She's strong.
As you feel the pull of the other and wanting to get sucked back in, and you like fight it off and say no,
Not right now.
and you go back. A few minutes later, after this, you're going back and you're having conversations, and Sarah and Rosalind are talking about how they're going to help you out. A familiar face comes to the table, now with art. Stormbeard, if you would like to grab the human form for me.
I didn't want to be here for this.
Coming up in 3, 2, and 1.
Not the prettiest one I've drawn.
As she walks over to the table and pulls up a chair and sits down next to you.
Oh! I'm
Enid,
sweating.
you don't write, you don't visit. I was beginning to think that you didn't like me anymore.
Hello. Man,
What? Excuse me?
so tall.
Do I know you?
Enid, how could you forget me? We had such a wonderful night last week. Don't you remember?
Oh no. Do you mind if we talk in private?
Are you ashamed of me?
No, like, could we go to a corner of this venue, please?
I tried to talk privately, but you told me no.
Oh boy. Drill, can you cover your ears, please? Could you just not?
Is this your girlfriend?
No. This is.
Oh,
If
we
I'm-
don't put labels on it.
Dear God. Oh,
If
God.
I'm interrupting, maybe me and Sarah and Rosalind could go to another table.
That would be great. Please do.
Rosalind and Sarah both look uncomfortable, not knowing what this is. They're like, Sarah says, "We'll be right back, Enid. You're okay, right?"
Yep, totally fine. Please. I'll talk to you later. Just in a minute. Just.
Do you want me to stay close by?
No. It's fine. It's fine, Drill. Just I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
All right, I'll be
Alright.
over there. Holla. If you need anything,
Uh,
he'll walk away.
What you want?
Enid, I want you.
Look, I don't know what happened, and it was very confusing. It was a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. That's what you think of me.
No, sorry, it's really hot in here. Look.
Would you like it to be hotter in here?
Oh God! Why did I tell Drill to leave? Look. It was a lovely night, but I'm afraid that it was not really fully me. No hard feelings.
You are no fun. And Enid, you feel two feelings, and you can tell me which one you would like to resist first. The
Alright.
first feeling is you feel overwhelming lust overcome you, and you want nothing more than to tackle this woman right now and go to town. The second feeling is you feel like you really would like to be your other person right now. Which one of those would you like to resist?
I'll try the first one.
Wait. Okay, go ahead. So you suffer 2 stress resisting the feeling of lust. And go ahead.
What?
Resist the next one.
Oh, I
Resist
can't.
the-
Oh,
You
okay.
can resist both,
You're not done yet.
but you have to potentially take on more stress.
So
If you don't want to resist it, you don't have to.
why should you? Look at her.
All right, I'm not gonna resist this time.
I mean, why should you? Look at her. I wouldn't.
You are no longer Enid. You are perfect Enid. And Chris, if you could pull Art of Perfect Enid up for me.
Now we're talking. Ooh, look at this couple.
Also, you keep getting my name wrong. It's Eden.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't know that we had formalized this yet.
Oh. I wouldn't say we formalized it, but I don't really appreciate that name.
Did you know that I hung out in this bar?
No. I didn't.
So it's just a coincidence that you came here?
It's not like we're on speaking terms, me and me.
Oh, that's true. Ah, silly little Enid doesn't know her full potential, but you do, don't you?
No, but maybe one day she'll understand. But I do.
How would you like to get rid of her?
Oh. Tell me more.
Well, I know a great many things, Eden.
Like?
Oh, all of your deepest, darkest desires.
Something more interesting.
Sometimes you're more fun when you get flustered, but I like that you're straight to business. If you want, we can just keep little poor Enid trapped in the ghost field forever. Would you like that?
And I get to stay here. Is that correct?
Would you like that?
I think I would. So, tell me how.
Well, there might be a more permanent ritual.
Hmm. And what does that entail?
Well, it'll take some time. For now, you're going to have to resist poor Enid's pull. I'm sure she's going to be desperate to claw her way back.
Unfortunately, that me is a bit of an imbecile, but I guess that's my benefit, so I don't think we'll have any concern about that.
Great. But I do need something for you.
Oh?
Well, your friends look like they're fine without you. Why don't you come back to my place tonight?
I suppose I don't have anything better to do, so... Alright.
Why don't you go tell your friends goodbye?
Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Real.
Oh my god, wait. Do you sound like this? Do you sound like Enid or Eden?
You sound like she sounds like Eden.
Does she look like Eden?
The confidence, the swagger, yes.
Oh my god. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Continue, Hannah.
Look, I don't have much time, but I won't be back for a while. But
Him
don't...
just turns.
I think you know who I am.
Enid?
Sarah mimics Enid.
No. No, I prefer Eden.
Eden.
More promising. But You'll come to get used to it.
You're going to be out for the night?
I'll be out, but I'll be back. Tell the others not to worry, but I'll be back soon.
You promise you'll be all right?
Perfectly fine. I'm capable. So,
That's
don't
not what
worry.
I'm not implying that you're not capable. I'm implying that I'm worried about you.
I don't need that. I'll be perfectly fine.
He starts to say Enid, and then Eden. You told me you had no one in this world that cared for you, and I'm here saying that I do, and I'm worried. You don't want that.
Care only does so much. I'm giving you a courtesy, but I'll be back in the morning, so don't worry about it.
Fine. If you think that's what's best.
I do. Well, I'll be seeing you later. Through.
Good night, Eden.
Yes, you remembered. Very good.
Him.
Oh,
Oh my
god.
Are you doing this? Are you belittling me? Because I like it. He just kind of looks. He looks to Sarah and Rosalind. That's normal, right? That's not normal, right?
I warned her about this.
What is she
Sarah
doing?
said. It's the ritual.
What the fuck is she up to?
She split her. She wanted this. She chose this. I told her not to do it.
But you did it anyway.
She's an adult. She can make her own adult decisions.
She's making a stupid decision.
It's her stupid decision to make. Are you her mother? I'm not her
No.
mother.
But that's not Enid. Right?
It is, and it isn't.
We're just gonna let her go.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. He just
Call
kind
the
of
city watch? Punch her in the face?
no. No. If that's what Enid wants, if that's what she wants, who am I to stop her?
Rosalind will say, well, I certainly don't know what's going on, but I thought it was a pretty good side of her, if I'm honest.
I like Enid.
Apparently, Enid did not like Enid, says Sarah.
He sits there, he takes like a long sip of his drink. Apparently so. I was just thinking about it.
Eden,
Mm.
Chris, we can drop the facade now, as the rest of the night you spend with a wonderful creature, and you see at some point she changes from this form to a slightly different form.
Oh shit. Bobo. Goddamn.
And in your
Where's your
head,
mommy?
Enid is
Whoa.
screaming in a not great way, and I need Eden to resist Enid coming
You-
back.
You
If you
let
would
me
like.
out. Yeah, you let me out right now.
And Eden keeps control, and you have a great night, and we will fade on that and head back to the hideout. The next day, everyone is back. I believe you have several things on the agenda.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just gotta cool down after that.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Sorry.
Oh,
I realized it was only up for a few seconds, but you know. That's all I
Oh my
needed.
god. Oh my goodness.
I'm jealous of Eden really badly right now. I want a girlfriend like that.
Don't we all want a girlfriend like that?
I think
honestly.
we all want
Yeah.
a little succubus girlfriend like that.
She wouldn't put
Yeah.
a label on it, though.
No, never.
Oh no, yeah, whatever we want to call it. Yeah.
I'm trying to. Is now a good time for me to?
Yes.
Okay.
Why not?
Fuck
it.
I guess. So, like, before I make any choices here, it would be strange to not show up alone or with Monty, right?
Correct. So if you showed up with Monty,
I would either be by myself or I would have Monty.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run solo for this.
Okay.
Monty's a busy man. I don't think
And
I don't know that he would.
You're not even going to tell anyone else what you're working on or what you're doing, even if they don't come in with you.
I think she would tell. I think she would tell Warden and probably Ash.
Okay.
This is for seeing Bowmore. This is not for going to the.
Yes, Bowmore.
Yeah. For my meeting, there is somebody I want to tell about that.
And we don't need to go into the planning, but Warden, would
Right.
you tell the rest of the gang about Velvet wanting to go see Lord Bowmore? Or would you just let her do it and you and Ash are the only backup?
So are we going there and like staying outside, or are we just staying at the hideout, or what's
You're
the
gonna
plan?
go meet him in his neck of the woods.
Yes.
Velvet is, not us.
Well, could be you also. It's up for you guys to decide. Unless Velvet's
Well,
gonna say
wouldn't it
explicitly
be-
don't come.
Wouldn't it be strange though for me to bring?
Oh no! What I'm saying
people-
is you wouldn't bring them inside, but they could be on site in case something happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess in that case, yeah. She would be okay with you coming with, but staying outside. Like
Everyone,
in the vicinity.
or just Ash and Warden?
That's up to Warden.
Where is this person's
Brightstone.
Brightstone? So it's in a safe neighborhood.
Yes.
Very safe neighborhood. It's up to you if you want to come with. But you won't be able to come in with me.
He's okay with that, but he'd like to take the crew.
Okay.
The Brightstone?
Let me.
Velvet will get gussied up. She's not going to show up in spy clothes to call upon Lord Bowmore.
If we're gonna be wandering around Brightstone, I'm not either. I'm slicking the hair back. I'm putting on Sunday's best.
I have an idea of
fine.
things we can do.
Oh? I'm quite familiar with the area. What'd you have in mind?
We're gonna case some joints. No breaking and entering. Just looking and taking notes.
Okay.
So you're in Brightstone. This automatically makes you remove a die. You know the target, so I will add one.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you think deserves to be considered for this?
Previous business negotiation rapport?
Okay. I buy it.
Especially because he's benefiting from the recent
He is.
the recent changes in regulations, and I was
Part of that, yes.
arguably a pretty large part
to
of
clue
that.
in people, Velvet helped negotiate a business deal that you saw in the paper over a year before we started playing
Ooh, okay.
with this person.
Yes.
And if it turns to shit, how, if it turns to shit, how are you gonna get us our attention?
Nope, we don't do that kind of planning in Blades in the
Oh,
Dark.
that's right.
No.
Okay.
That's true.
It is.
But it is a controlled starting position for the first time.
Yes. I'm not concerned about these.
You
Bowmore and I
walk.
go back a bit.
You go up to a fancy mansion of one noble or another, and you just walk in like you own the place.
Oh, yes.
The guards don't even give you, this is part of control, they don't even give you a second look. You look like you belong. They just nod to you.
Of course I do.
A waiter stands and says, "Champagne, miss?"
Why, yes, thank you.
And you see Lord Bowmore talking in a corner. Because you rolled controlled, his wife is not present. He's
Excellent.
talking with a few more gentlemen at a table, and they are drinking and picking at a charcuterie board. Some of them smoking.
I see.
What would you like to do?
I would probably I would swagger over towards where Bowmore is holding court. Because I feel like she would have dropped him a note ahead of time to let him know that she was going to be calling on him. This isn't like a cold drop in.
I would need one flashback for that. Or one stress flashback for that. But yes, that is very reasonable.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. So yeah, he is aware, and as you strode over, he looks at you and says, yes, Miss, remind me, what was it again?
Valencia Havran at your service.
Valencia, that's right.
Indeed.
Gentlemen, if you could excuse me for a moment, the lady and I have some business. And at first, they look like he's going to stand up and take you somewhere, but he says, "No, gentlemen, I need you to vacate the table. It'll only be for a few minutes." And they look a little stunned, but they get up one by one. And Chris, I believe you have art of Lord Bowmore.
Ooh.
Well,
Yes.
I suppose it was only a matter of time before I saw you again, though I thought it would be with Montgomery.
I wasn't sure that you would like to see him, especially after last time.
What do you mean? He came through, I came through, everything was good.
We ambushed you at that party, you know it. I thought you would have more fun, easier conversation, just you and I.
Well, he went through all the necessary pretense, common courtesy, brought a nice lady on his hip, had a wonderful dance, drink, food. You gave me the respect not to treat me like an idiot, and I gave you the respect to not treat you as, well... How
She
can I help
grins.
you, miss?
My understanding is that you're not a fan of Lord Strangford.
Go on.
I was hoping to learn a little bit more about him, given that I am looking to have a little property on Strangford Isle.
I will actually need you to roll consort. It is controlled.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's great effect, actually, given the situation.
Excellent. It is a mixed success. Don't love that.
Speak carefully, my friend.
I understand he is rather under the microscope, despite his slight bounce back. I think perhaps I could help you and myself in one fell swoop. But I just need more information on him, so that I know how to do similar things in terms of conversation as I did in that party we met at.
I wish you would have come and seen me 3 weeks ago. The man was on the edge. City dying in blackouts.
Yes, well, I had other business to attend to. Otherwise, I would have come sooner.
Well, he's a widower with no heirs, no political allies, but he runs the best Leviathan ship that we have. He's valuable. And until the Sparkrights get their act together, there's nothing we can do about it. I tried. Everything you read was a certain level of engineering and long-term planning. But the moment passed, the wretch survived.
Oh, she does not like this answer. So am I wasting my time, or do you have something for me? Anything? Is it just too late?
Well, if you can make sure that one of the Sparkrights doesn't have an accident again, or you help the labor movement, that could keep the pressure on him for a bit longer until maybe he has some kind of unfortunate accident or needs to compromise on his morals and deal with... And he looks like he wants to say something degrading, but then he says, work with such fine individuals as yourself.
Suppose I could work with that. As you know, I can be very persuasive.
Well, it's not every day that someone who doesn't know anyone in this building comes strutting in like they own the place.
I told you I have that effect on people.
Well, do you want me to get you in and see him, or you have something else in mind?
I would like to call upon him, yes.
There's I think I can arrange for an event next week that he'll be there.
That sounds perfect.
Good. You staying?
Would you like me to stay?
Well, as long as you don't mind the company of other crusty old men like myself, I think you'll have quite a good time.
I can stay for a little bit. I have some people I need to meet, but I could spare some time for you. It's been quite some time.
Waiter, champagne for the lady. I think we're celebrating.
Excellent.
I will call that a success.
Yes.
No need for anything else. And I will resolve
Bravo,
that.
Mandy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's some grade A wheeling and dealing right there.
Love a little wheeling and dealing in the
Right?
high
Who
street.
doesn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a whole episode of wheeling and dealing. That's our job, you know?
This is wheeling
Yeah.
and dealing in the episode, I think. Yeah.
This is what we're supposed to be doing.
And we will
Oh, I
head
can't
back
wait.
to the hideout.
Is this
and
what
you
we're supposed to
can
be good at?
give
Yeah.
Right? It's almost like this was the intention of
We were
the theme the
supposed to be
whole
good at
time.
wheeling and dealing.
It's almost like I built this character for that type of campaign.
Oh, here we are. Not us being in a control position.
How
for
on
once.
brand for it to be controlled for that conversation. It's so perfect.
Every once in a while,
You know,
we get a treat.
Not you know, not
That's a little too
dealing
bad.
with the contact or anything, you know, no shotguns and mouths dealing with that.
Mhm.
Just a little,
Mhm.
little one-on-one, mano-y-mano
Good old
talk.
fashioned, yeah.
As
Good
you
old fashioned
do.
chat with one of the most powerful men in the city.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a higher tier target and default
Fucking
to rep.
Tywin Lannister of Duskfall.
Yeah.
This is
Mhm.
a minor job, so 2 coin, which I will put in the gang purse.
Little purse.
My invitation for this event,
Mm-hmm.
am I expected to show up with Monty? Is it an invitation for him and I?
It's for you.
Oh, okay. Just me.
Just
He
you.
doesn't get a +1.
I
No
think
plus
if
one?
if you wanted to show up with people,
Mhm.
not like a whole gaggle
No,
of
like-
people,
like
but a
a
person or two,
person.
maybe
Yeah.
that would be acceptable. It
Okay.
might.
Okay.
So you are at war, and it was high profile. So I am gonna have to give you 2 heat.
Oof. Okay.
Skipping incarceration, rolling entanglement.
Oh god, I gotta deal with this war.
Oh, no,
I gotta
what
deal
is
with this fucking war.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, don't I reduce heat per downtime?
Yes,
So we
I did that for your last
Hmm.
downtime, so I'm gonna do it again for this downtime.
For the most
yes.
recent at the beginning of the episode?
Yeah, I did it in
Got it.
between episodes.
Got it,
yes.
got it. Cool.
So this will go to 4 instead. We're doing reprisals, not Unquiet Dead. Yeah. And you guys have another downtime cycle. But Velvet, I assume you give them the recap.
Oh yes, absolutely.
What do you guys think?
And we get another -1 because high society, right?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Ooh.
We're in high
Let's
society
go.
now, baby.
You were right. You do get another one because of high society and so down to
Yes.
3. So that basically cancels it out.
Woohoo!
We call that little wheeling and dealing.
Well, wheeling and dealing.
Oh god, good for us. We deserve this.
Truly. Truly
Um,
good for us.
Oh no, you are right. We should be at 4 heat.
Okay.
I get
Just
+1
the
result when I. Oh, so I should use
We do be reading.
this. This is a new one. So
You get
during
+1 result when you reduce heat. Yes.
or acquire an asset. So that could have been
Yes.
for the hooligans.
We did
Yes.
acquire asset.
Yeah.
But
multiple
yeah, it
times,
still
yeah.
would have been the same amount of
Yeah.
rolls
No big
anyway.
deal. I just want to make
Okay.
sure we got everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we
Well-
do have high society. So
So,
Mhm.
just to recap where you guys are at now, the Dimmers have said that they are going to give you the location and planning. I'm not going to RP that. They would have done that. They would have given you Mara's location,
Okay,
where she
deal.
likes to hang out, a rough time of her schedule, as the Dimmers aren't like, they're not spies, but they do have spies. But you would have a better advantage on any operations you do against Mara and the Ravagers as a result of the information they give you. And very similarly, your advantages if and when you decide to go talk to Strangford because of this new meeting would also be similarly improved.
Okay.
So, where do you guys want to do during your downtime?
I-
Ooh.
Since I know we have another job, I kind of want to reduce stress, but I also only have 5, so I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, why?
You have a small chance of overindulging. And overindulging, it doesn't necessarily make you go missing. It will just have another consequence, but up to you.
No, I'll hold out.
A random question. Do Eden and Enid have the same stress?
Yes.
Or-
And I'm glad you
I don't
asked
know.
this.
Eden got,
The mental strain of your altars pulling at each other is still coming on the same body.
Makes sense. Okay.
How many die do I roll to relieve stress?
It is
Is
one.
it just one?
Well, it is your worst attribute number of die, which I'm just gonna
So
pull it
I
up.
have 1.
Let me see. Just to confirm, it is 2 insight.
Shit. Yeah, I have a high chance of overindulging, I feel.
That's not a high
That's 2
chance.
die.
You would have to roll a 6.
I'd have to roll a 6.
yeah.
Anything but a 6 is fine.
Mm.
What are anyone do the math? I don't know this one. What are the chances
I
of rolling
don't
a single
know.
6
I
or
don't want to get
more
distracted
on
with that.
2 dice? No, I'm asking chat. Chat can tell us. Someone in chat knows, I know.
a 6 on 2 dice.
Yeah.
Would that be?
I don't have a hypo.
Wouldn't that be a 1
They
in
both
3
have to be
chance?
calculator.
6s?
No,
I'd have to roll
only one
2
of them.
Wouldn't that be a
Oh.
33% chance?
Yeah. Okay.
Or I don't
No,
know.
I don't think it's that high.
Statistics was
Does,
never my
does
strong
anybody
suit.
else have mine? Not mine either. I don't like math. Does anybody have downtime stuff they want to do?
It depends on if this is downtime. I was gonna go try and seduce, Chica.
That'll be a job, but we can do that for sure.
Okay.
And we don't have to RP all your guys' downtime activities if you're worried about time. You can
Then
just
I'm
say
just
what
gonna.
you're
That,
doing.
I kind of want to do both of those jobs, so I kind of want to just roll for my stress and be on with it.
So you're gonna drown yourself and be done with it?
Oh, I'm not drowning myself this time.
What are you doing this time?
Drugs.
Yep. So you were gonna go get trashed.
Yep.
Awesome.
In a
Roll it.
pleasurable way. Okay. Oh, not great. Only one.
Ooh.
Not
It wasn't
great.
that good. I should have just drowned myself. Ah.
You still have your extra downtime that you did not use. Would you like to do it to indulge vice again? No? Don't have to. I'm just throwing it out
I'm
there.
gonna do it. Fuck it. No, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Okay, that's much better. That's much better. He gets
Okay.
extra fucked up.
Three's a
Because
good
I'm-
spot. Three's a good
Yeah.
spot, you know?
Three is a good
He
spot.
goes to get extra fucked up.
Warden, what about you?
With the information that the dimmers gave us for the leader of
For Mara?
for the Ravagers, could I acquire information to help?
You
Thrill?
get one gather information on every job. Yeah. So what information would you like to get?
Because above the table here, would you guys have told us about the deal you made with the dimmers?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Because he was proud about it. Yeah, he was proud of it. So
Okay.
he would have told Warden 100%. Warden told it,
Yeah, I'd like to try to.
He would have told you his idea as well. If
Yeah,
we don't want to role play that out.
he would have sent Ash as well to try to get some more information on her. So gather information.
So you're
on
just
Mara.
trying to find her general weaknesses?
Yeah, I want to. If Thrill tells me his plan, I want to support Thrill as much as I can.
So
Maybe you
Thrill's
should go
plan
find her type.
specifically is to seduce him. So I think you're gonna have to find her interests. So
Okay.
that's following her basically.
That's Ash's job. I'm gonna send
Okay.
Ash.
So Ash.
Yeah, that's
so I
Ash's
need you to roll command.
Ooh,
We
I
can
don't
so-
I don't
we
think
can
I don't know if he
solve
has any
this.
points in command. He might have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
And then using
got this.
using my playbook, where'd it go? Oh, it's acquire an asset. Never mind. Thought it was, but it
Not
don't.
gather information.
Isn't don't we have something for the playbook? Would she be considered high society?
Ash or Mara?
Mara.
Mara is neither one. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you for reminding me. Yes, if you decide to gather information on Strangford, you will get a bonus for that.
Yes.
If
Okay.
and when you do
Gotcha.
that.
I will roll this.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, alright, okay. Nice.
Pretty vanilla, but goes both ways.
Okay, perfect.
He'd relay that to Thrill.
Pretty vanilla.
Yeah. Ash follows
He
her,
groans.
sees her with, for a few days to find, and is able to get that information for you.
Good luck, kid.
I think I can pull this off.
Anybody else? I also have the +1 from my skill.
Yeah. Eden, what about you? Oh, and before I forget, Enid would like to come back. Would you like to resist that? Or would you like to let her come back?
I'll try and resist it. I just want to see how it plays out.
Okay.
Okay.
let
We
me
have
pull
Eden
it up.
right now.
You
Oh,
have Eden. Oh, I keep misclicking. It is resistant.
oh man.
All right, Eden.
Wait, you might break.
I might break.
Yes,
It's
she might.
possible, but unlikely. But yes,
Let's see it.
it is.
Oh, I'm scared. Wait, so you
You
okay.
might break.
To
Which is, I mean,
de-stress,
you'll just get trauma.
you have a few ways. You can do your therapy, or you can let Enid get control back, and Enid likes to experience Eden's life.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to.
Hey, look, I just need to come back for a bit. I'll let you take the reins, but just let me out.
Fine. Come back, Enid, for a little bit. You'll have a day. How about that?
I'm just gonna let her come back.
Okay. So you don't resist it, and Enid is back. What would Enid like to do as a downtime activity? Would Enid like to de-stress?
I need to. I need to distress. Okay.
All right, let me get your. Oh God, I forgot how bad your vice rolls are. But yes, go ahead.
Get them in.
Oh my God!
I was scared. Did we see that for a second?
That
Wow.
Yeah.
boxcars. That's crazy.
Second time in a she
That's-
rolled 2 6s at the veil too to clear stress.
Yes.
Damn,
Jeez.
lucky son of a bitch. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness.
Well, you feel a lot better, and you would probably hear Eden somewhere from far off be very grateful about that.
You only have so much time, Enid. Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now.
No, it's great.
I love this.
I believe Velvet is the last one. Oh wait, no, Warden has one still too. What do you guys want to do for
I'm
your
just gonna
downtime?
reduce our heat.
Okay. And you're gonna go to Jaren, I assume, for
Yep,
that?
my typical.
Okay. I'll just do it. Bringing him a bottle, schmooze,
Yep.
the usual.
And
Go
we
ahead.
get +1 result
Sorry.
because of it.
Yes. Wow, well, good thing you get +1
Wow.
result for it.
Triple
still gonna reduce
threes.
2 heat.
Yeah, not the threes.
But it would
Hmm.
normally reduce 1 heat, but it's gonna reduce 2.
Okay.
And then
Good
the
shit.
Jaren gives up is down to 1. Actually, you know what? You get +1 result on that roll, so I'll give you +1 on the clock too.
Nice.
Hey,
Jaren's
let's go.
Jaren's cool again. He's
Nice.
like, yo, your guys are fucking crazy. They're following around spirit wardens. Call off your dogs. I'm like, apologize. I was in jail. It won't happen again. He's like, all right, bet. And, you know.
Yeah.
I bet.
Velvet.
What can I do? What can I do? Are we cleared of heat now?
You have 2.
We have 2. I don't know what to do. Fuck it. I'm gonna reduce my stress. I'm gonna go visit my hubby.
Okay. Should
And spend time
you
with
have
him.
that convo, or is it going to be?
Wait, which convo?
I'm just saying, is there anything you want to talk to him about, or should I shortcut it?
This time we can shortcut it.
Okay. The only thing I would say is, while you were there with Monty, is he would let you know that he did decide to rent out that villa in Silkshore again
Aww.
for the wedding, and he's ready to do it whenever you want.
Okay.
Cute.
So let's bring up that and go for it.
Watch me. Okay, fingers crossed. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Okay, cool.
So, you are going to seduce Mara. So the only things I need to know, what is the point? Oh God, Jesus Christ! There's no other way to say this. What is the point of entry?
Why would you say this to me? Why would you do this to me? What do you? What do
Where are
mean?
you? Where are you doing this? Are
Well,
you doing this
where?
out in the street? Are you gonna go to her hideout? Are you gonna her
I'm
home.
doing this out in the street. What do you think I am?
I don't say you're gonna bone her in the street. I'm saying where are you meeting her?
I would meet her somewhere where it's casual to meet her based on, like, what I'm picturing is like me and Warden sat down with this information and we went through it together and we kind of went through the places she frequented and we came up with strategies for multiple ones.
Yes, and it would be
So,
the
like-
one that is easiest for this to pull off.
Yes, like if there's a bar she frequents where she gets a little loosey-goosey, you know, a little wild, then that's the place he's gonna approach. Or if there's like, I don't know, some like hookah bar or something where she likes to smoke, or you know, like
Fair enough.
he's gonna approach her in a place where she's already relaxed. He's not gonna be like, hey, lady on the street.
And you guys are all outside the venue waiting to help if necessary.
Yeah, because we're gonna try and do this like the relaxed way is my hope. Like we would have talked through the plan, but like she took some interest in me, so maybe we can just get her off our backs that way. But if things go south, we should just fucking kill her. Was my thought.
Pay her in some dick? Is that what your plan is?
Yeah, like hey, we can do some fuck if you'll leave us alone.
You can't do something.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Never change.
I don't know how else to say that. I'll be your little you-know-what if you leave us the fuck alone. You know?
Okay.
Is the goal. But if not, we're going to war. Let's fucking kill people. Is the vibe.
Okay, give me a sec. I just need to see.
So we're ready to fight, I think.
It could go either way, right?
I mean, yeah, we either fuck or we fight.
Okay. We will go to the score. This is deception, social. I think social.
I'm not deceiving.
Yeah. Thrill gets.
I mean it.
Yeah.
She's
Thrill
cute.
gets it in.
I'm trying to.
So plus for the dimmers help and plus for your guys follow up. Any other arguments?
I'm cute.
No. You are
thought I-
cute, but
Thought I'd
that
try.
doesn't- No.
If you don't try,
Okay.
the only answer is no, you know? Frank could
Yeah.
have been like, you know what? You are cute. There you go.
You
have a-
are cute. Go ahead.
Controlled starting position.
Wow.
Look at us being in controlled positions all
Let's fucking
night.
go.
Well, you know, I'm trying to get in a controlled position tonight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
Thrill.
Yeah,
You
me.
walk
That's me.
into Kellen's bar, which is formerly in the family's territory.
What?
But that is where she likes to get loosey-goosey. She doesn't do it on her turf. And
Interesting.
you see that she is there with 2 other members of the Ravagers, and they're all several drinks in.
Perfect. Several drinks in. That's what I need.
What do you do? The bar is very similar to Clara's bar. Wooden, basement area. Lots of normal patrons.
I'd like to stop by the bar. Just kind of survey what they're doing specifically. Can I eye what they're drinking from here?
G&T's. Gin and tonic, sorry.
Okay. Fair. I will go to the bar and I will order a whole new round for that table to show up as I make it to the table.
Awesome.
I'm fucking sliding in. I don't give a fuck. Okay, he walks straight up to this table with like a waiter behind him, the new drinks, like, you know, on a platter.
Mm-hmm. And you just slide up, and it's Caro, Belle, and Mara all there. And if
I
you
don't
could
give a
bring
fuck
up
about
the
the other
art of
bitches.
Mara for me, Chris,
Care about
when
the
you
other
get
bitches.
a moment. They all look at you, and at first they scowl, and they look like they're about to fight you, but then they see that you brought drinks, and they
Huh.
relax, and they look a little bit confused. And Mara's like, "Oh, hey, pretty boy."
Oh.
You brought me a present. You decided
Well-
to give me that tavern of yours now that it's not occupied anymore?
Do you want it that badly?
I kinda do, you know? Falca really pissed me off, you know?
She is quite frustrating. Why don't you tell me about it?
You know, you were just trying all your little tricks, you know? You and your little gang. What are you doing here, Thrill?
Trying? Little tricks, please. I saw you that night and, well, me and Falco, we don't exactly get along. I must admit, him likes Falco. I saw what you did to her. It's quite impressive. You make that a habit. Do you do that
Yeah.
often?
When I have to.
Do you enjoy it?
Make a sway. You are flirting with this woman for sure. Go ahead and
You
see
wanna
if she is
beat me up?
responsive.
You wanna fuck me up, honey?
Yeah, just take off a word. There's no up. There's
You wanna fuck me? I'm just, you know, I got rid of that stress. I might as well push myself. If I can get it the first try, why not?
It's definitely controlled.
Success. What can I say? I'm a
Yeah,
smooth
is that how
man.
you got those scars on your pretty face?
Oh, I think they add to my charm.
Well,
Don't you think?
I do think you're right about that. I'm sure I know a bunch of people who would love to go to town on you.
Are you one of them? He smiles.
God, you're lucky you're so hot. I should be sending you home to the hospital.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping this will end with.
There's no strings with this? You just wanna... You just
Look.
want me to take a ride?
a thrill ride.
Ah!
Yes!
Oh! It's so good. Oh man.
I want so many bonks in chat right now, please.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Please, give me so many bonks
Come
in chat.
on! The joke was just waiting there to be made. Chris just jumped. And it was a perfect joke to be made.
Perfect layup, you know?
Dude, what can I say?
I
That
didn't
was...
even try. You just... It's so good. Well done.
Oh, sorry. I gotta recover from that. Look, I don't like to beat around the bush. I see a woman that I want to fuck, and I approach.
My place or yours, darling?
Oh. There's a bit too many chemicals where I work. How about yours?
Well, sounds great. You know, I don't completely trust you, though, so I'm gonna have to bring some of the boys home with me, you know? Just in
Oh.
case.
You don't have to trust me to fuck me. The things I say live on the internet.
Very well.
That's gonna be a gif.
Let's get out of here. Caro Bell, you know where the drinks are. You can
It
keep
is.
the party going in the living room while I get the party going in the bedroom. Oh, and
I can
Anthony,
take it.
you're on the door.
What? What? I'm sorry, what was the name he stops for a second. She may notice him hesitate.
You turn
I hate this.
and you see your ex there.
He just turns his head slightly to the side in the most dramatic slow-mo you could ever slow-mo because you know, he had game for like 5 seconds. that whole conversation, and the game goes immediately from his face as he turns and he locks eyes with this man in front of him. And his face just drops. And
Anthony just, with pistol in hand, he just rubs his face and he's just like, "Right, ma'am. I got the door." And then turns and goes to the door.
Do you still go through with it? Do you say anything to him?
He's fucking staring at him, but he says nothing. He's just looking at him the whole fucking way.
You guys make the very long walk back to Mara's place. Anthony and the rest of the crew, with Mara, Caro, and Belle in tow. You're just flirting with Mara the whole time?
Yeah! I gotta come into I will say it's definitely less charming now. Or maybe she finds it charming, but he is definitely more distracted. He's he's definitely looking at her. Only looking at her, but he's just got that 1,000-yard stare like,
Given what you just described to me, I would, to avoid and keep the facade up and make sure that you're still on your game, I would like you to roll resist. Otherwise, you're definitely thrown off your game a little bit, judging from your own reaction. Is that fair?
Yeah, I'll take the resist. I don't know, is this guy behind me or in front of me? That'll also change it.
Let's fortune roll that.
Is he walking up front or behind?
He's in front.
Has not turned back, just walking straight ahead, straight stoic.
Okay,
as
then
if he doesn't know you.
Oh, this hurts me. Okay, I would say he is speaking actively with Mara, but his eyes just do flicker forward to this man in front of him every once in a while.
Okay, roll your
I'll roll the roll.
resist.
Yeah. Sweating.
Yeah,
I suffer
you
2
take
stress.
As you're just keeping it together, and you go to town on Mara. You have a wonderful, awesome night with your, I believe, ex-fiance outside?
I want someone to kill me. Preferably him. You outside the whole time?
Are you
Gotta cover
outside
the
the whole
door.
time? Yes.
Please don't cover the door.
I was
Oh my
told that we could have possible Conduit members scouting this place out.
Wait, I can't do this. I gotta talk to this man. I can't do it anymore.
The morning after, as I will transition us to, where are we going?
I'm sweating. Momo just like, oh my god, remember when he used to say that to you, covering your back door?
Momo.
Oh my God.
I had to recover from my Rizless moment earlier. I had to recover from that.
That
I
Riz?
had to-
That
I had
was
to-
Riz?
I had to remind you all
How dare you?
that I
dare
have that in
you.
me.
You made
case you
Frank
forgot.
blush.
In case you forgot that I could do that. Just don't forget. Don't forget you're dealing with me.
I can't.
I don't
Oh,
have words.
Really?
Please save us.
The morning after, Mara is still conked out.
Good.
Anthony is awake, and you can see some of the others stirring, clearly hungover.
Well,
What
Can't-
would you like to say to Anthony? If
can't
anything?
avoid this!
As you see this neighborhood, it's in a factory area. There
where
aren't
the
a
fuck
whole
am I?
lot of factories actually in Char Hollow, but this is one of the areas where there actually are, and people live and
This
work
bitch
in
took
and
me to
around
a
the
factory?
factories. And Mara's place is across the street from a nice little cafe that you see there.
I'm gonna walk out. I will be dressed. Where you at? You leaning outside the door still?
He's just on the stoop, just kind
Yeah.
of just calling Vesper back and forth, just watching her
calling-
fly.
Vesper back and forth. Our child. He walks out the door and he does not look at you. He's kind of standing side by side. I didn't expect to see you here.
That makes two of us, seeing as how I thought you were dead. Hey lads, I'm gonna walk this pup home.
Did Mara say if she wanted him in crutches afterwards or not?
I mean, I think I can sort that problem out for you, yeah?
He smiles at that.
All right, take care of it. Don't leave a mess.
No promises.
You've always been pretty good at cleaning up your messes.
Shut up.
I imagine they're walking in silence for a few minutes. Are you walking beside, behind, in front?
In front. And I'm assuming you don't know this area, right?
He doesn't.
Only from the scouting that you did, but yeah, not super familiar with this area.
He's not
of
super
Charhollow.
familiar with this area.
Okay. Walks
So
down
he's following you.
walks down an alley, eventually turns the corner to an alley.
Oh! Okay, he's following. I mean, he doesn't know where he's at.
Turns with pistol in hand straight up to your jugular.
Hot.
Now explain to me why I shouldn't just paint this wall with your brains after 2 years of assuming your death.
He looks shocked at this. Because you don't want me dead?
Random explosion destroys the place where you work. You come up missing. I find out about some interesting fellow who enjoys making explosives. My shock to find that it's you that I look at flirting with my boss.
He's your boss. I wish I could say I didn't
He clicks
think
the flintlock.
Darling, please. Maybe we put the gun down?
You know I have an itchy finger.
I know you do. That's why you should put the gun down.
Continue. Speak your piece.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I know that doesn't mean anything now.
Yes, I knew you were sorry when you were flirting with Mara. That was pretty pathetic.
I believe you would have called that charming 2 years ago.
A lot of things would have been different 2 years ago.
You seem different than you were 2 years ago.
At a uniform, I am very different.
You know, I did it because I didn't want to worry you. Does that make it better?
Name one time you didn't worry me, darling.
You're a worrywart. That's what you do.
You work with the Conduit. Since when have you been a gangster?
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Because you're a rich little boy who gets whatever he wants.
Clearly not.
Oh. Are these real? And he'll use his other hand to wipe at the scars.
He just kind of kind of he kind of winces at it, but like not because they hurt, but just like God, quit rubbing at them. Yes, did you think they were fake?
Well, I mean, there has to be some reason why anyone would assume you to be a gangster.
Do you think I've been living in Brightstone for the past 2 years?
Assumedly, with dear old dad.
You know how much I would not let that happen.
Well, of course, that's why I didn't invite him to the wedding.
We didn't have that.
I wonder why. Come, I guess I might as well go speak with whoever dumb enough to hire you.
Dumb enough?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Come, I'm assuming. What are you doing? Making explosives, blowing things up?
Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't like the direction of this conversation anymore. What the fuck are you doing out here?
What am I doing out here? I'm looking for your killer.
My killer. See, the whole point of me not telling you and coming to you after that explosion was to protect you from this.
Okay. So me assuming that the love of my life and future husband died in an explosion of some accident per se, and not thinking that it wasn't possibly an actual attempt at someone's life, seeing as how your dear old dad works. I assumed as much, lost everything, went into a stupor, quit the officer life, and went out to becoming a sort of, I don't know, bounty hunter of sorts.
You were
and
in
finally,
the
I get a lead on some bomb maker who just waltzes in on Mara after she, I don't know, attempted to take a bar of some sorts, and lo and behold.
Our bar. I might have you know.
Is it, I'd love to go. Is it open?
No, because of her.
Very good at this gangster thing. And he turns around and starts walking.
You know, maybe this is why I didn't tell you. Did you ever think about that? He doesn't move any further. He's crossed his arms over his chest now.
He'll spin around. So you were trying to protect me from whatever happened?
Yes, that's why I did. I thought that someone was trying to kill me. So I ran off. And my hope was to deal with it, and then...
How's that been working out?
You're not helping this.
Did I say I was ever gonna help in this situation?
You frustrate me.
He points it at the pistol at your kneecap. Apparently, I'm supposed to break you in two before I send you back.
I think you don't need a gun to do that.
Well, Ma did most of my work for me last night. By the way, those moans were completely dreadful. Your acting is horrid.
No. The embarrassment, the shame.
Take a
And
D4 damage from Vicious Mockery.
Oh! Damn, I guess he would know, huh?
Oh, God.
He would know that they were fake. Well.
Did you get what you needed at least?
She got what she needed, and that's all I needed. Just needed her to like me. That's all.
So the war is all over?
It should be. Why would you like to be at war with me?
I mean, it would be a very quick war.
Oh, you think so?
He pulls out his second flintlock and clicks it and points them both at him.
Please, feel free. You won't.
Oh, I just got you back.
You won't. Bet you won't. You know, honestly, at this point, it'd probably be a mercy kill. Go on.
I'm interested to see this through.
See what through?
What little adventure you going to take me on? He holsters both his pistols.
You're assuming I'm going to take you with.
Well, you don't have a choice.
That's very like you. Well, you work for our enemies, so I suppose you can't follow.
For the right price, maybe I'll work for whoever the fuck I want to. Drats! You made me swear. I have been going months without swearing. And
I've always been good at that. He smiles a bit like, yes, just like old days. I've got him to swear again. You know, you're the same person.
You'd be
Bit more.
surprised.
Bit more rugged. You haven't been shaving like you used to.
Yeah, well, that's more of an officer's life type thing.
It's a shame. Can't see your pretty face under that thing.
Yeah. It's been 2 years. Maybe you're just not used to it.
Well, I suppose this is the part where I lead you to my base of our base of operations. Suppose
Oh,
I
yes.
should
You
introduce
the kingpin?
No, I've never been someone like that. You know that.
Yes, that was more sarcasm coming from me.
Oh, your jokes are always terrible, so that's what makes you charming.
Well, lead on.
You're letting me lead for once. It's a first.
Yes. I'm still contemplating whether I should smack you across the head of some sorts and make it more realistic.
Realistic.
Yes.
Oh, would you like to do that? Could always use
You
another
make it-
scar.
You make it very tempting. What happened to your hand?
Him. What do you mean?
Well, it's covered in gauze.
Yes, I had an accident.
What sort of accident?
Chemical one. Glass shattered everywhere.
Go
You
on.
know how I am?
Yes. If there's one thing, you're very clumsy when working in your lab.
Is that sarcasm again?
Yes.
Perfect. As long as we're agreed that I'm not going to tell you, and you're going to follow me.
Do you take him back to the hideout?
He kind of gives him a look. It's one of those looks. You know, it's one of the looks he probably gave him long ago. It's a little playful, a little flirty. It's very much a follow me look.
Come
And
hither.
Yeah, he's gonna start walking in the direction of like how he knows how to get home from here.
It takes you a while because it is not your neck of the woods, but you
But
do get home.
He gets
You can
lost.
just tell me where we're going, and then I can lead you through here. It's okay
No,
if you don't
let
know
me-
where you're going.
No, let me
Alright,
figure it
alright.
out on my own.
No, it's fine. It's
I
fine.
don't want your help.
No, we just made another
I-
left turn.
I
Again.
can get there on my own.
That's the third circle, by the way.
Anthony, I
just saying.
swear to God. I can get there on my own.
You all would see Thrill walk
Oh,
in with
fuck.
a mysterious man with
Big
a
man.
rifle and a falcon. Falcon or hawk?
It's a hawk.
Hawk.
It's a hawk. A baby hawk. He probably walks in and he immediately, like, upon walking in, is just like, Warden, Velvet! Very urgently is shouting for you. With this giant man behind him.
What is it now?
I have someone to introduce you to. Reluctantly.
Should I have a pistol on you? Would it make it more realistic?
No. Why do you want to keep pulling a pistol on me,
I
Dom?
like my pistols.
Well, you didn't used to.
Ash looks at you. Would someone please tell me what's going on here?
I also would like to know what's going on here.
This is. What's your code name?
Night.
Knight. And you are?
I am the individual that was supposed to beat. I'm sorry. What is your code name?
Thrill.
I was supposed to beat Thrill half an inch from his life, and then drag him to this estate here, courtesy of Mara and the Ravagers.
And why is he still walking?
Well. Oh. I'm assuming you are the kingpin here.
Not.
I am the one in charge. You can call me Warden. And Warden will put out his hand. But as he puts out his hand, a derringer pops out of his sleeve and is pointed right at your forehead.
Okay.
Thrill, you want to explain yourself?
He's.
And give me a reason why I shouldn't put a bullet right in his head right now.
Please don't.
He can
Please don't.
certainly try. We'll see what happens.
Don't provoke him.
Um,
He looks at you.
in the middle of this, Enid's just gonna walk out. She's gonna,
Oh God, you never. I had such a night, and
she's gonna look up.
Oh,
she's gonna-
lovely! And he's gonna pull both his pistols, one at Thrill and one at
At Enid. Oh my god.
Look,
Oh, it's a Scovelandian standoff.
you know. I'm too tired for this. I'm going to bed. You all sort it out. I'll come in with that. Oh, all right.
Miss, if you please, just stay where you are.
You quick with those guns?
Enid.
I'm
Very fast, my friend.
Alright. Just gonna sit here then while you hold your gun thing. I'm tired.
Well, seeing as you don't have a gun pointed at Thrill, I guess he means something to you.
Well, I'm dealing with the ones that could probably be mostly a threat to me. Seeing as how you don't seem to have much security around from what I've seen.
We have enough.
Not a threat.
I'm all the security that they need, says
Oh,
Ash.
Oh, god damn it. Dude,
Now,
can
Thrill,
we... Yes.
Boss, would you like me to rip his heart out?
Oh,
Not yet.
no!
I'd like to hear. I'd like to hear Thrill out. You have 30 seconds.
Okay. Please do not kill him. He is a very dear friend. He stutters
Oh.
that last word out.
Oh.
It's
like-
you told Mara.
It's so much a lie, the friend part specifically. Like, that's so obvious. But the dear part is genuine. And if both of you could stop having a dick measuring contest.
This is so uncomfortable. I'm just gonna lie on the floor while you work this out. I'm just
Enid!
I know.
Absolutely, that's completely fine. It's an easier shot.
Yeah,
Night!
All right. I'll put
He's
mine
friendly.
away if you put yours away.
Absolutely.
On 3.
Oh, I'm still worried about the one who said that they would take my heart out, I believe.
She follows orders. She won't unless I give her the order to. But don't worry, it would be painless if I said for her to do it.
I do listen to the boss.
You wouldn't even see it coming.
No, but he would.
All right, on 3. Ready?
Oh.
1, 2, 3. And he'll pull the derringer away. He's a man of
He
his
does
word.
not pull his pistols away.
Oh no!
My man is not a man of his word! But honestly, I think Thrill is surprised you don't, because you are normally a man of your word.
Ash will get the blades out.
We'll step in front of him. It's almost subconscious, but Thrill does step in front of Knight.
Oh, kid.
This is the wrong music for this. Hang on. I didn't know this is where this is going.
Me neither.
It is subconscious. He does not realize he's doing it, but he does step in front of you in case someone takes a shot at you.
He as after like a few seconds, He turns to Enid and says, "Thank you for being so hospitable. I appreciate it." And then he holsters both of his pistols.
I'm just tired right now, but I'll take. That's good enough by me. It's nice to meet you. I'm just gonna lie down here.
Pleasure's all mine.
All right.
So what are you doing here? I think Thrill said night.
Yes, Warden. I am a friend of Thrill's, and it was shocking to meet him last evening as I was looking for someone else and thought it wise to have a discussion with the Conduit about certain things.
Well, we're having a discussion. What's on your mind?
Well, can I be completely honest with you, Warden?
I'd prefer it.
Excellent. I love this man more than the moons and the stars. That being said, I also know that he is totally incompetent at times, an imbecile as well when it comes to planning more than 2 meals ahead of the day. He is reckless, impatient, and selfish, and I will protect him with every being of my life. With that being said, you being the lion and me in the lion's den, I don't feel as threatened as you seem to make it out to be. A lion with no claws. Very large house cat.
Oh my god, night.
Our claws
So?
have been indisposed for the moment. But I can promise you we do have claws.
You hear a cough from the back room as Falco is still recovering.
Falco just, I'll fucking fight him, boss.
Right? Comes out just dragging the knife.
Falco's ready to beat.
Broken jaw and broken ribs and...
Yeah.
And you know what? Falco would still put up a fight.
Oh yeah, she would.
She's spicy.
Oh, I heard about that story. Yes, very, very threatening claws indeed.
Yes.
Falco.
I would
Look.
have no issues working with you, is what I'm saying.
Before we agree to anything, I say we have a drink.
Oh, great, please. Oh, God.
Sorry, terribly. Can't stand this stuff. If you're
Enid,
trying to make a deal of sorts, how about a wager?
Oh, God, okay, fine.
A wager. A betting man, I see. What's your wager, knight?
If I win, I get to lounge around here, to have the freedom I want to just go throughout the Conduit spaces and do my own thing. But if you win, I follow your orders. You treat me as a member of the Conduit, but I have no hesitation to those orders. Now, I will not threaten, kill, or maim regular civilians, but anyone within the game, I won't blink an eye.
And what is the game you're looking to play?
Dealer's choice.
Oh
My god!
Well, I would
That's my
offer.
man.
I would offer up a game of chess, but I am short a few pieces.
Thanks, Zeal.
No, I've noticed.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
looking at you,
a
Bijan.
wager, a wager, a wager.
Damn, I just caught that, Craig. That was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
That was
so
really good.
Dude, it's the Riz that Knight came in here with. I cannot.
I was not ready for this. I am not prepared.
Good.
Shit.
You got this, Daddy.
Velvet, are you here?
I need mommy to be here.
Hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Everything good?
Okay.
You were having some
I'm
tech
hotspotting with
issues?
my phone right now as my internet is down. So
Oh no.
Oh.
yes.
Well, we can. I can
Uh,
hear you pretty clearly. So
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
hopefully that holds up.
yeah, you're coming through pretty clear right now. So mommy's here.
Can I ping off Velvet? Craig, is any of that a lie?
None of it.
Velvet?
Yeah, my man don't lie. Unfortunately.
She'll like I guess I don't know that anybody knows that she does the lie detector thing, but
Oh,
she'll
that's
just kind
fair.
of nod to him.
But maybe she gives him a nod or something. You know,
She gives him a nod, yeah.
little move.
Mm-hmm.
I bet. It's a little wager. I wager. Whoop. Sorry, my dog's gonna bark. 1 second. I bet that Thrill can make the best Quicksilver money can buy.
Oh, you deal in drugs, of course. It all makes sense.
Bombs, drugs, it's all chemicals in the end.
And you had your cash cow go over to your enemy's place.
Cash cow. We have stock. I trust Thrill.
I'm not incompetent.
The plan
say-
did work, Ash says.
It's true, he isn't incompetent.
Thank you. He coughs.
If Thrill makes a poor batch of Quicksilver, or Kid, what do
Don't
you
put
call
this
it?
on me. Are you talking about the reagent that I made?
Dreamflower?
The moonflower?
Moonflower.
Moonflower. New designer drug on the market made by his truly. If he makes less than par Moonflower, the victory is yours. If he makes the good stuff, victory is mine. Either way, this is a test for both of you.
I hate this!
Oh, man.
Oh no. Do you accept this deal, Knight?
He will put his hand out.
And he
He
will
gives you the
shake it.
look.
And as you shake it, he leans into your ear. He says, and if you harm him, by the time you hear the bullet, it'll be passing through your skull. And he holds on that part of the shake.
I won't lay a finger on him.
I just need to worry about everyone else. All right, let's do this.
You know, it seems a bit unfair that you two were supposed to play a game and now I have to work. Just saying.
Unfair. Fair?
This is
Mm,
Duskfall, kid, says Ash.
I know.
But you said you've been doing this.
You've seen me do this. Why did you make this deal? You know this is what I'm good at. And then he, like, kind of backs up what he said. I mean, you don't know that.
If it's any
Right.
better than your directions on the way here, then, you know, it's an easy win for Warden.
And you're okay with that? He looks between Warden and Knight like a...
Warden's just staring at you.
Is there anything in his gaze that I can garner? An insight without an insight? Papa to son insight?
You can tell he is upset that you just walked this person in here. However,
You can trust him, I promise.
he knows experience when he sees it. And so he wants you to win because we need some muscle. But
Yeah.
also, if you lose,
That's a problem.
that's a problem. So it's a test. He's testing you right now on multiple. Yeah, well,
I'm gonna.
Thrill, I have your tinker roll up.
Okay. So I'm really scared. I need to push myself, but pushing myself will give me a trauma.
GM, how do I assist?
Oh, well, will you get a trauma? Are
Can
you
I?
at 7 stress?
I'm at 7 stress, but I want to push myself and or Devil's Bark.
Oh, yeah, I think I can get you a devil's bargain.
Let me just hear it out. Let me hear it out. I can't fail this. Whatever happens, I can't fail this roll. I don't like that face, Frank. I don't like this.
It's unconnected to the situation.
I'm calling for help, please.
The demon you saw yesterday will become obsessed with you.
What?
You heard me.
Why? I didn't do it.
I mean, that's a
But
devil's. That's
It's
a devil's bargain. Right
bargain.
there.
Devil's bargain.
But I succeed?
No, you get the die. But they will become fixated on you, much in like they have become fixated on Enid.
Or I can push myself and get a trauma.
Yes.
If I get the trauma, do I still fail?
No, the trauma will not make you fail. How I have ruled trauma, when you push yourself deliberately giving yourself trauma, you will complete the action and then break.
I don't want that to, that.
Would
I
you
don't
have a
want
counter
this-
deal? You can have a counter bargain if would you like to propose something else.
I don't have a counter bargain. That's a thing. Fuck. I think I'd rather just take. Because neither is guaranteed.
Could I this?
Yeah, you can assist, but you'd have to think of a way to assist.
Right. Yeah, I don't know anything about chemicals.
For would, and this is I'm kind of reaching here, but
We love to reach.
Thrill is part of the Conduit, and
Reach around.
Thrill wants to succeed. Could the fear generated by Warden testing him and this this is not only is this a test for his skill, but this is a test for his loyalty. Could that
I understand what you're
fear
saying.
push Thrill over, like give him the boost?
I will allow that. Yes.
Okay.
I'd assist too. Enid would have seen how Thrill made it because she was there the whole time. I don't know if that helps, but she saw
Thank
your
you, guys.
process.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the help.
Do you still also want to push yourself or take a bargain?
Guys, what if I fail? This would be the worst time to fail. This would be the worst time to fail. I would rather take.
Then Knight
Then
gets
don't
to come
fail.
and go as he pleases.
I
and-
have a counter proposal also. 1 second. I will allow you to trade position for effect. I will let you get +1 result level, but you will have to take harm as you are working with chemicals, and you are going to make sure that you do this right, but you're basically going to forgo some safety procedures while you're preparing it.
Hey, also, check chat. I get an extra dice.
Let's go.
Oh yes, you do, because it's a chemical reagent. You do get 1 result level.
Hee hee. But I actually do like that. I would
Oh,
suffer.
Holly sent you for the extra die. Okay.
But I would also take. I like that idea a lot. Like, he would hurt him. Like he would hurt himself to make this work.
That's his thing.
Okay,
Like-
so I'm not going to give you an extra die, but I'll give you an extra result level, which is
Yeah,
effectively
one thing
the
about
same
him is
thing,
he's gonna
or
self-sap.
similar.
Like, he's okay with like he's a martyr. Okay, that's just his thing. So if this requires like burns up my arms or
Okay.
like whatever that needs, please don't
It's
touch.
going to be something like that.
Please don't touch my face. It's already so fucked.
Okay. You
Okay,
ready?
I'll do it. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I'm sweating. It's a mixed success, everyone.
5.
So
With
that is
5 die.
so that is just enough
That makes it, yeah.
because you get +1 for the burns as you were gonna take level 2 harm, chemical burns on your hands.
Oh.
Hey, that's a Yahtzee too.
Yahtzee!
It is a Yahtzee. Yahtzee.
Can we get a
And
little throw Yahtzee? Thank you.
you do get +1 result level for
So it is
your,
some banger
thing. So it is
drugs.
just enough
Okay.
that you are able to make the good stuff again.
Okay. So I think. What is the shortest amount of time I could make this? Just for my RP. Just
How long
like
this would take you?
an
Because you are doing the chemical burns, I'd say you could do this in an hour. Yeah.
Okay, so he goes into his lab. Does anyone follow in the lab? I don't know if anyone would come in. He wouldn't stop anyone.
No. Warden is not leaving night unattended.
Okay.
I'll come with. I want to see you succeed. So just,
Enid's coming in. Okay.
Come
He
in.
goes in. He gives Knight a really long look. It's a loaded look. It's a you motherfucker. How dare you make
He
me
winks.
do this? Fuck. He hates it. And he goes in. You hear nothing for a straight hour. Maybe you hear Enid talking to him.
what are you doing with that? Oh, sorry.
Enid!
Actually,
Yeah,
pause.
What?
It's been 24 hours, Enid. Are you giving
Oh.
control back?
I have Eden in there with me!
You might.
I don't have sweet little Enid. I have Eden, who's probably gonna fucking bully me while I'm in there. Or
Now, I'm not
something.
gonna make you. It's not gonna mess with your role. But
Okay.
Enid, are you gonna let Eden back, or are you gonna fight her off?
Let her back.
Huh?
I'll let her back.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have Eden in there with you, not Enid.
Oh,
He probably
Okay.
doesn't even realize.
do you even know what you're doing?
Turns as he's honestly, this is good flavor. Like as he hears that like different voice, that's when he pours the chemical over his hands.
Oh, silly you.
He immediately just like fucking starts shaking his hands. Like he was
Oh.
going to like turn around and look at you.
Say it, don't spray it. Jeez, keep the chemicals to yourself.
Oh. Enid, I swear to fuck. My god.
You did this to yourself, you know that.
Maybe you should get the fuck out of my office.
Fine, feel free to burn yourself on your own. I'll be out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just gonna
Split personality, bitch.
walk on out.
That's probably all you hear is him yelling at her.
Fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
You just burn the shit out of my hands.
Does Eden say anything to the rest of the conduit after you walk out of the office?
oh.
I would say they hear the two things he said to her. He shouted those loud enough.
Oh, hello, Warden. Hello, Velvet. Hello, you, new person. I'll be in my room.
Yeah, Warden, this is the first time you've heard this.
Yes.
That is an
Yes.
accident.
Warden and Knight
Yeah.
make the same face, like.
Looking at each other.
Velvet, why? What the fuck is going on with Eden? Or, sorry, Enid.
Enid.
Sorry. We're getting mixed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What's going on with
I
Enid?
don't know. I have no idea. Maybe this has something to do with the stuff I literally told her not to do.
All right,
Well-oiled machine.
Don't ask me. We're supposed to talk to her.
Damn it. No, you shut the fuck up.
She's
An
being a
hour.
little. She's being a little snippy at the question. Like, what am I, her keeper?
Your mother.
I see you have a lot to sort out between yourselves, so I'll be off, but enjoy. And welcome. I see you'll see how the conduits run, so have fun with that. Just gonna walk off to her room.
Fuck.
Tips his head.
Eden! No brakes, all gas, Eden.
An hour later, or I guess 30 minutes later,
Yeah, he
Thrill
is
comes
like-
out,
comes back out.
chemical burns on his hands,
He's wrapped his hands. Honestly, he probably didn't even take the time. Well, no, he did. He's not stupid. He would wrap
Bandages
his hands.
on his hands and arms, and 3 full vials of his special recipe.
Warden will just walk up to him and just... I assume, like, his hands are kind of shaking from, like, the pain in his hands.
Yeah, they don't feel good.
Warden just takes the vials out of his hands.
His
Holds them up,
shoulders...
looks at them,
really
they look the
sedate.
same.
Yeah. Please feel free to test them.
Go ahead, Knight. Test its potency. Or you can take my word for it.
Knight is staring at Thrill's hands.
Oh, that's so
I'll take your word for it.
You're going to take his word for it? He's very exasperated when he says this.
I don't take drugs. We'll say that right there was
What was the point?
enough of a thrill.
You mother. He just looks at you. Fucking. I'll show you enough of a fucking thrill.
And then as
Crosses his arms.
Warden will toss one of the vials to Knight. Just say, "Welcome to the Conduit."
Pleasure's all mine.
And I think that is a great spot to end today's session. Thank you all for watching.
Oof.
We will be back on Friday for Grim Domain. Sorry about not being on last week. Wait.
What? What's going on?
What
Speak,
happened?
Mandy, speak. It is late. I don't want to...
Oh yeah, I just realized the time. Okay, never mind.
I was about to say, if you want to do the
Nope.
job, Mandy, I will do the next job. I
Nope.
can.
No, this is something separate.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm
it's fine.
prepared. Okay.
Hang on. Message me what you're talking about. Hang on. Hold on. Wait, hang on. I just
For
need...
this game, I would go late, okay?
Yeah, but it's late.
It is late. Just hold on
But-
though. I just need to...
Hold, please.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna take a while. Sorry, we will do it next week. A few things I did not get to this week. That's one of them. Yes, you want to tune in next week because unresolved things from last week.
So many.
We'll be back for Grim Domains on Friday. Tales of Thunder again on Monday, and then we'll be back next Tuesday. Craig may or may not be back. Tracy may or may not be back with Falca. We will see. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate the donations. Big shout outs, Holly. Thank you again for the several donations you did during the show. But that is it. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time, friends.
Thanks, everyone. See you next week.
What a fucking thrill this session was.